Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian front. Now, unfortunately, AJ Evanwood, the player for Ricky, is absent this session, but that's okay. It just means that Ricky is going to be oddly quiet and maybe inattentive during the session. That's what happens. Now, before we dive into this, who is feeling up to providing a recap for a point of inspiration to remind everybody what happened?
It's been a month.
It's a pretty easy one from what I remember.
Oh, go for it, Dooch.
Just confirm with me that we started in that field already, correct? After the whole fog cloud encounter ambush on the road?
We did, yes.
Okay.
We were trying to fix the broken Brama tracks, the Earth Glide, with a bit of Banasite and a little bit of masonry tools. We were able to get it fixed, but there was some sort of burst. I forgot what. I know it was a burst of something.
A shadow burst.
A shadow burst. Yes. Which meant that something had opened nearby to the Shadowfell, letting in shadows.
Letting out.
Letting out of the Shadowfell into the material plane nearby. So we kind of dug in and prepared for the worst.
We were scouting ahead and cooking a meal.
Yeah,
Yep.
I want to make a note that Ricky was looking for cooking ingredients and Joe helped her.
Yep.
Exactly.
And then she was very preoccupied with the stew. That was a very character-defining moment for our barbarian, I think.
Yeah.
For the barbarian.
During that time, a couple of followers of the Star cultists found our position and decided to attack us. It was a hard battle. Even Ash went down.
So it was only hard for Ash.
I mean, it was hard for everybody.
We shot first. The thing was walking in the middle of the field, and I think whatchamacallit took a shot at him.
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, Joe took a shot at him. Yeah.
In a month.
Alerting the other followers of the Star to come assail us. Ash did go down, but he picked himself up with his healing.
He got up
at
again.
the cost of an exhaustion point. After that happened, we decided we really needed a long rest. So Razgar, the wizard that he is, has a tiny hut. Made a tiny hut outside the Brama for us. We also hid the Brama properly this time with the help of Joe and Razgar, and then we had started our watches, which I think it was the second watch. We began to notice that shadows were accumulating at the barrier of the tiny hut. We decided to ignore them and wait out the night because people needed rest. And now we are surrounded by a lot of them as the suns are rising. And we got, I think, 2 minutes until the bubble disappears?
Approximately.
So that's approximately. That's how the time we have to prepare now.
Okay, well done enough. As you all have completed a long rest, I will pull the map over to the situation.
Yeah.
Situation.
It looks so bad when you put it out like that.
What's the sitch?
Before anything else, I'd like someone to roll me a d6.
I'm not going to be responsible for the death of this party.
I got it.
Dooch happily will be.
Okay.
5 minutes, right?
Maybe.
Five.
I got these 7. You got those 4. You get those 3.
You have 5 minutes until
Oh,
dawn.
yes. Oh, no, dude.
That's
you
only
killed
50
us.
rounds. We got
You
this.
killed us.
It's only like 20 or 30 combat rounds.
10
You
rounds is a
have-
minute, so.
You have 2 minutes until the bubble fails.
Fuck.
What do you do? I am starting a timer.
We need to make a fire,
Hey.
like now. Something with light.
I have 2 flasks of oil and a hooded lantern we can smash.
We could just basically set ourselves on fire.
All right, hold on.
If we let ourselves on fire, we can go anywhere.
I can attempt to do the dome again. It will have to be perfect timing, though.
Perfect timing. You said you had like 2 minutes.
It will take me about a minute to cast.
Okay. Keep that thought in mind.
Dome is not concentration, so you don't have to worry about that.
Nobody
I
will
don't-
end.
Over the table, can I cast a dome while in a dome?
Yes.
Oh.
I was gonna say he needs to have.
Wait a minute.
If you have the spell slot, yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I'm
You
gonna
got a long
fucking
rest.
do that.
Yeah, but we wouldn't die, Razgar.
What do you mean?
How's the Brama look? Have they been like slapping this thing in the middle of the night?
Not really. It
Doesn't
looks
have
fairly in
people in
touch.
it.
They're interested in where they detect life, which is within the dome. It's you have a minute and 20.
Yeah, so
I will start casting it.
that's probably a good idea.
I'll
Otherwise,
start casting it.
You begin casting Tiny Hut again
Yes.
in exactly the same place.
Uh,
I mean, you could scoot
Man, I
over
hope
to.
so.
can I do it like a little bit lower so it's inside the hut?
You mean to the left?
I don't know. Oh,
Well,
to get
the
to
more of the
Brahma?
Brahmas in it, the less of us can fit inside it.
Yeah, we can all. It can fit up to 9, so I can fit like.
Half of the Brahma.
Okay.
Yeah.
You begin
Yeah.
casting Hut again.
I guess we're smushing over to the left side of the hut.
Get close, everyone.
Is this square-
While he's doing that for the minute, I'm gonna be testing out just one. I'm gonna magical tinkering, like on a pebble, a light source, and I'm gonna
It
I'm gonna-
emits 5 feet of dim light.
right. So I'm gonna toss one out like I can't think. Why is it right there?
It lands outside the dome. The shadow near it does not seem to care about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm
all
gonna
right.
take your idea and I'm gonna make it better. She takes a torch out of her bag. She's gonna light it on fire.
Okay. You light a torch. It emits
she's
20
gonna-
feet of bright and 20 feet of dim light flickering.
She stick it out of the dome.
The shadow immediately near the torch recoils, but the others don't seem to care.
Okay. All right. So worst case scenario, we take the oils that Richard has, and we just light up everything outside the dome, and we'll be safe inside the dome. So we could just napalm them right now.
So, based on the time, my timer, when Razgar said he was beginning the dome, and then decided to move it 10 feet to the left, you guys are going to have 2 rounds without a dome.
Lighting a torch.
Get the
Myself.
oil out right now. Right now.
I
And
get
start
the oil out.
So
don't
wait,
have anything on my
I
desk that looks
personally
like an oil
can't do
flask.
anything because I'm doing the.
While you
cast.
are concentrating on this spell, you need to not do anything, or it will
Okay.
stop.
Maybe just start splashing it outside the dome, so and I can light it as soon as we're fucked.
In 10 seconds, I'm going to
I
ask
went
you for
shopping for eye
initiative.
drops.
Splash it.
I'm gonna-
Splash it.
Splash in
Okay.
the oil.
One
He's
last
flushing
thing
it out.
as I'm holding this torch. We need to protect Razgar, so I am going to
That's true.
take out a repulsive oil to undead and just kind of like smother it all over him. This is my
Douse him.
This is my sanctuary spell.
Oh, you cast Sanctuary on Razgar. Good call.
Yes.
Put oil up that dragon.
Lube him up.
I'm gonna burn my last inspiration to say I casted Mage Armor prior to starting the dome.
Okay, sure. I'll let that happen. You used an inspiration. Sure thing.
Okay, it's my last one.
As soon as the dome goes down, I'm lighting the oil that Richard's been hucking at the
I'll
shadows.
say you can hold an action to do that.
Yeah.
How the 2 flasks of oil? How much like space do they cover?
A flask of oil typically covers 10 square feet. So if there's 2 of them, that's 20. It's basically 4 squares.
What side? Probably since the dome is going to
Yeah.
appear over here, like
Yeah.
up here.
Please use the rectangle template and display where
Richard,
you're putting
just
the oil.
decide where we're going to
So
do it.
they each do 10 feet or 10 feet. So
Correct.
Like 4 squares. Okay.
Oh my god, I also have oil. Okay. Can I...
You're trying to do a lot. You're throwing a torch.
I know. I was going
Yeah.
to say, can I give the oil to Richard so he can have a third flask?
Yeah. I'm trying to angle how I'm gonna position
All right.
this. Instead of,
I'll allow that.
Let me draw my thing.
I'm
Um,
lighting. He's splashing. Ash is
How do I
protecting
do this?
Razgar.
I've made too many of these.
That's okay. I can help you.
One last thing for me. I'm
Then how do
a
I
small creature,
resize You.
and Razgar. I don't know
You
how
can't
big
really.
he
You
is.
just have to draw a new one.
Okay.
Can I huddle close to Razgar here and let Ricky, take up the front line here?
Yes,
Can
you
I-
can
can
occupy
I-
the same space as another character.
And between his legs.
All right. Yes, I would like to hide underneath
I've got a 10-foot
Razgar's
one.
legs,
Okay.
because I want to be able to protect him if he gets hit.
Okay, so you have 3 squares like that you can place.
Okay.
Richard, that's the
Uh,
first one. Where's the next one?
Yeah. So I can put one here as long as we're careful. Nobody stands in that square.
Okay.
I'm sure
I mean-
we'll notice the
Can
flames.
Can we move it? Can we move it like off the map a little bit, maybe?
Yes,
like,
you
like-
can. You can
like
drag
a
it down
little
off the
bit-
map.
like right here.
Up.
One more up.
Yeah,
More
might as
up,
well
yeah.
get 2 of them in there.
And then,
Like
well,
Ricky will be
can
there.
we?
Let me make my third one before I fuck up the tool again. And then I can slam one there to try to clear it up as
Fine
well.
with me.
That works.
That
Echo,
sounds
can you,
good.
Can you pull Ricky here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
As this happens, the dome drops. I need all of you to roll me initiative, please.
I would love to.
Now, Joe, you are igniting oil,
Hmm.
but
Natural
there
20.
are 2 sections of oil. They're separate from each other. The 2 squares at the top are connecting, and that's the one you're next to. The third section of oil is not connected to the rest and is going to require a separate action to light. Or a firebolt, something. You know what I mean. You can't do it in the same
Yeah.
action.
Well, if something attacks me, that would actually be good. I could do that thing tieflings can do when they're like squid.
I just think.
I just firebolted.
Razgar, what's your initiative, please? You rolled a 13?
13.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't take my roll.
Is
I
Ash
rolled-
not on the map
Advantage.
or just
I
under
rolled a
somebody?
16 for initiative,
You're
but
just
it
under
didn't take
somebody.
it.
Razgar.
Okay.
What
I
did you
rolled
roll?
a 16.
Okay. Okay. I rolled really well for the shadows, unfortunately.
Great.
As the dome drops, the shadows swarm.
New character, who this?
Now we got this.
The shadows cannot occupy the same space as each other, and they mindlessly swarm inward towards you. The air is filled with a ghastly around all of you. And I'm going to make some attacks. Quite a few.
I can't take reactions while I'm doing the spell, right?
You cannot do anything while
You
you are
were
concentrating.
fully occupied.
Protect me.
Joe, does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Joe, does a 7 hit?
No.
I'm just taking average for numbers on these. That's an 11 to hit. That's not going to hit.
Nope.
That's a 20 to hit. That will certainly hit. And that's a 9 to hit. Okay, so Joe, you're going to take 2...
Uh-huh.
Okay. You take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I need you to make a con... No, actually.
The Death Eater.
Your strength is reduced by... Your strength is reduced by 8.
Guys, I have a 2 strength right now. Can I?
I'd be dead if
Hold
that
up.
happened to me.
Yeah,
I have-
same here.
I have a
I have a-
reaction.
I
Oh
have
my
a
God.
7
What's your reaction?
strength.
A
As-
hellish rebuke.
To which one?
To hopefully one facing this direction. Well, shit. No, because then I'll
What?
light.
All
Well,
of these... So this one,
I
this
want to
one...
hit this pile that I didn't light.
Yeah,
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
You got
I
it?
got it.
All right. Well, then, I don't know. Whichever one hurt me the most.
Okay.
Now. Getting the hellish
This
rebuke.
one hit you the hardest.
All right. I'm gonna
What's the
spit
save?
fire back into his face. It is a dex.
It rolled a 6.
Great. I don't know why my DC is suddenly 9.
Your strength
Strength?
was reduced.
Yeah, but why would my strength affect the DC?
Is it a...
Yeah, I think it's
That doesn't make
charisma
sense.
based.
It should be charisma based. You
Oh, I
reduced
just have a shit charisma.
your charisma is a
I
7.
forgot about that. I forgot. Anyway,
Mine is too.
holy shit. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
they
not
take
very
half.
charismatic.
It rolled a 6. So
Yeah, which thank
Nice.
God it failed. Oh fuck! I forgot I was not very charismatic.
as on your reaction, which is during the shadow's turn, you destroy this shadow, which
As it
allows the
destroyed
next shadow to
fucking
surge
me.
up to you,
Oh, guys, I'm in trouble.
and it will
If
make
they
an
re-
attack.
I have the strength of a kitten.
Does a
They
16 hit you?
Yeah, that's my AC.
Reroll that. My inspiration.
Okay.
Whew. You could have made it one down, you know.
A
I didn't
12
know.
to hit.
Okay, well, that
I
counts.
didn't know.
That counts.
I didn't know
That's
that.
fine.
I didn't know what your AC is.
I said that's my AC, but it's fine. It didn't hit.
Okay.
Blit.
Richard.
I am a wet noodle.
I clench everything to not let the darkness in.
3 shadows. Only 3, because one of them that was in melee with you attacked Joe. 3
my
shadows are
AC
going to attack
17.
you. Okay, good to know.
17.
That's a 14. That's a 19. And that's a 14. You only get hit once.
Alright, I'm gonna use my rogue thing where I take half.
Okay. Well, that means you only take 5 necrotic damage, but your strength is reduced by 3.
Uh,
With your strength, face that.
I am down to 5 strength.
Still stronger than me.
All thumb strength except for Ricky.
Maybe.
We're a smart party, not a.
I'm gonna die.
3 shadows are going to attack
No one's gonna hit
Ricky.
you. No one's gonna hit you. We're protecting you with our squishy little lives, apparently.
Oh man. I should have been so indecisive. I could have put that dome up 20 seconds earlier.
The issue with
Ricky
is
gets
that-
hit twice.
She's real strong though, so it's fine.
Right, but then it gets harder and harder for her to hit as it happens.
It's true. Ricky
should
takes
just survive 2
18
rounds.
points of necrotic damage, and Ricky loses 5 strength.
Okay. Still stronger than the whole party, probably.
Yeah, her strength is now a 15.
Double
Fuck.
mine.
Hold on, I gotta account for the damage.
It's
Okay, there are
7
2
times
shadows.
mine, douche.
They are going to both shadows are going to try and attack the larger target,
No.
but they have to make a wisdom save.
Oh, that was such a good move, Ash.
That was
The first
really
one?
clutch.
rolled a 5. The second one rolled a 19.
I don't have anything to do anything about that.
Okay.
It's
So it
Can't
breaks
do
through the sanctuary.
the first one is going to swing at you, Ash.
Okay.
I don't think a 14 hits you though.
Just barely.
Oh, all right.
I got no inspo.
Ash, you lose 5 hit points to necrotic damage.
Oh, no, it didn't hit. Sorry, it
You said
barely
just
missed.
barely.
Barely missed.
Okay.
Barely missed. My AC's 15.
Got it.
Sorry.
All right,
We're all
then.
very scared.
Tense situation!
I disregard that attack roll. The attack on Raskar, does a 13 hit you, Raskar?
Not with mage armor.
Yes.
Then you are not harmed this round of combat.
It would have.
We just need to survive one more round, guys. We got this. Even though I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, you are.
No, it's fine.
Ash.
Just take the dodge action. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You
now
gotta
your
like
turn.
that fire, my guy.
How does Joe and Ricky feel? Like, how does everybody, like, look? Like, right now?
Joe looks like shit. You
Like-
see
Okay.
Joe is struggling to stand.
Oh,
Ricky
what-
looks
Right.
okay.
There's not much you can do about my strength, though. My hit points are
It's-
okay. It's my strength I'm worried about.
You're just like an inflatable
Gotcha.
tube man.
Well,
Whacking.
fuck.
Do what you gotta do, man. Come on,
Uh,
baby, light my
okay,
fire.
action. I'm gonna light this with a firebolt.
Okay, roll me damage. You don't have to
Oh,
make an
baby
attack.
on.
Okay. Not bad. 11.
11. Roll me a d6.
D6.
The oil explodes in a conflagration, dealing 17 fire damage to everything within it.
Nice.
These two shadows have 16 hit points. They are immediately... The flames wash up over them, burning heavily on the oil that is just igniting the grass all around them. And these shadows immediately wither and disintegrate into ectoplasm and vanish from existence.
Okay. Bonus action. Ricky still took 18 points of necrotic damage. So I'm going to stick a needle in her thigh and healing word.
Okay, roll your heal.
7 points.
You just stabbing Ricky randomly with needles is very funny to me.
It
Always
really is.
Ricky.
Okay.
You heal her for 7. Okay. Ricky says something appropriate for the moment.
Urgh.
Oh,
She's
she
not
got
raging
deleted.
yet.
Oh, okay.
She's not raging, so she's basically like, "Ow."
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Next, Ricky's turn.
Please save us, Ricky.
Okay, she's missing a lot of strength.
Oh, 15.
Ricky will rage. And she will swing her great axe at this shadow. Not reckless.
Mark.
With a 15, she hits.
Oh.
Rolling damage. She deals 11 points of damage with that hit. Let's see here. She swings again. That's a 19. That's a 25 to hit, which totally hits. She swings with more damage than the last time and destroys this shadow. And then she looks at you, Joe, and says, "Get in." And that's her turn
Get in?
because she can't disengage.
Is she telling me to get in the Brama?
Yeah, you have a clear
Okay.
line to it if you disengage.
Rude.
Richard's turn. What do you do?
We're not picking you up. Are you speaking?
That would because I'm muted.
That'll do
buddy.
We lit the oil up top, right?
Not
it.
yet.
all
We
on
haven't
fire.
rolled for it yet. I was going to roll it on Joe's turn, but yes,
Okay.
it's ignited.
Okay. Richard is. I don't need to get in quite yet. Yeah, Richard's going to start
Yes,
off
you
by. Do I? Well, if I
Zero
run
strength
it,
means you die.
yeah, I guess. But I can do rogue stuff. So
Okay.
It's true.
I'm
Rogue
going
stuff is a
to-
thing you can do.
Rogue stuff is a thing I can do. I'm going to open up by. Let's try stabbing this man to the south of me.
Okay, you have sneak attack because it is in melee with Ricky.
Yep. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, hold on. I think the roll didn't go through. Because I rolled it on the roll 20 and not the other thing. Short sword. Please make the roll happen.
You hit a 24, right?
Oh, there we go.
You totally hit.
Oh, I did totally hit. I don't know why it didn't show up in the chat.
You're on the D&D Beyond one.
That's why.
Okay. I will move to the foundry one. Damage. Normal. And then I need to
Oh,
roll
buddy.
my 3d6. I get my 3d6 sneak attack in addition to that.
You got this. You got this. Big damn. Big damn. Big damn.
Okay.
Big
16 points of damage.
16.
As we know,
Yeah.
each
There are
shadow
hit points.
has 16 hit points. It is destroyed.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do rogue stuff and bonus action disengage and get myself in the tank.
Okay, you free action hop into the Brahma. Which position do you jump into?
I get into the gunner seat because that is my seat.
Fair enough. Joe,
Hey,
it is your
yeah,
turn.
I'm not gonna
Before
look
your
at
turn, I need you to
Go.
roll me a d6 and roll me a d4, please.
D6. Please be high. 3.
Okay.
And a D4, you said?
Yes.
1.
Everything in these two oil patches takes 4 points of fire damage and are ignited as the oil ignites quickly, and it is bright and harsh. The shadows don't seem to like it as you suddenly hear this horrible, ghastly from every single one of them in a horrible cacophony. Now it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, I'm not gonna look gift Ricky in the mouth, so I'm gonna fucking action disengage and get my battered ass into this Brahma.
Okay. You get
And
your
I'm
battered ass in
taking
the Brahma.
The
Which seat?
spotter, because that's me.
Okay.
Can I say something to Joe as she runs for the Brahma? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Run their ass over! That's all I say.
Okay.
You know what Joe should do while it's still her turn that I didn't remember to do or say that I did is close the hatch.
Yeah, close the hatch.
Okay, you close the hatch. You are secure inside the Brahma. You disengaged, you moved. I think that's your turn.
Yep.
Razgar, you are concentrating on your spell.
Guys, I think I can kill all of them.
No.
If you
It's your call.
You
can
just have
choose
to
to
honestly,
stop.
it's your call. Yeah.
Oh.
One rhymes binding ice? No, I continue. I'm just getting real scared now that there's 9, 12 fucking ghosts out here and everybody's leaving.
I mean, yeah.
That was my thing of like, maybe I want to stay.
You'll be fine.
Okay, sure. I'll stay. I continue.
All right. So you concentrate on the spell.
Your spellcasting flavor is that you ate something too hot, but you don't want to spit it out. How attached are you
These.
to Red?
What?
Not
So
too
how
much.
attached are you to Rasgar?
Please roll me a d8, Joe.
Okay.
Oh, they're on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every shadow that is currently
Yeah,
burning
yeah,
takes
yeah.
8 fire damage.
Are we still in first round? Or is this
No,
top
this
of
is
it?
the second round.
Second round. You're
Nice,
almost
okay.
there.
It is the
Okay.
shadow's turn. Every shadow currently in the fire is going to spend an action to try and extinguish the fire and move out of the fire. So this one moves here, extinguishes itself. This one moves here, extinguishes itself. This one moves here, extinguishes itself. This one has to go up and extinguishes itself. This one, same. And this one, same. Okay, this one closes in. This one closes in. This one closes in. And this one closes in. I think that's all the ones that still get a turn. Yes. This one is going to attack the Brama.
No.
Fuck you, man.
The Brahma is hardy and cannot have its strength drained because it is
It
a
is nice.
construct. And its AC is not scratched by a shadow that rolled a 9. Okay, this shadow's going to attack. These 3 shadows are going to attack Ricky. That's a 9 to hit. That's a 19 to hit. And that's another 19 to hit.
Ooh, Ricky.
Ricky's
Ricky.
fine. She's got 15 strength.
Ricky takes 2 attacks. Ricky loses 15 hit points. And her strength is reduced by 4.
World's weakest barbarian.
Her strength is now 11.
I don't think she can even legally qualify as a
She
barbarian.
no longer has the strength to be a barbarian. She's raging, but she can barely hold up the great axe. Those shadows went. Now, Ash and Raskar, you have a number that are on you. Again, they're going to try to attack Raskar, the larger one.
Wisdom saves.
That's for this first one. What's your DC? You rolled a 14.
17.
Oh, not even close. Okay, I have to roll a natural 17 to beat it. That's an 18. One of them succeeds on hitting Raskar. The other 2 are going to hit you, Ash.
They succeed in being able to try to hit Rasgar.
Yes.
The distinction
Shit.
matters.
Ash, that is a 9 to hit
Okay, no.
and a 20 to hit.
Yep.
You're okay, Ash.
Ash,
You're
you
a
take
really
11
beefy
points
cat.
of necrotic damage and you lose 2 strength.
Okay. 11 points necrotic and 2 strength.
Rasgar. The claws of the shadow come screeching towards you, and you don't even move your ritual as the shadow suddenly seems to be confused as it rolled a natural 1.
Yes. Yes.
I'm surprised it got through the oil.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't want to touch it.
You have survived the second round of Shadow's attacks. Ash, it's your turn.
The ones that moved out of the fire. Actually,
Wait. All these things are gonna be in the bubble with me.
No, you choose what is and is not in the bubble.
Okay.
I think they get shunted out.
You should read the
I
spell.
think
I should definitely
You should read the
spell.
spell. Hi
Let's do it
guys,
here.
and there's like 6 shadows in there with you.
Oh,
Okay, which ones had to bat out the fire?
This
near
one?
me?
All the ones basically around it.
Yeah. But the one next to you that I just pinged is the only one near you that looks like it's nearly dead from fire. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one all look fine.
Yeah, these guys took more than half damage already just by fire alone.
Oh, we're beat, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. They're staying in there.
Oh shit! We just gotta push them out.
Okay, we could work with it.
Okay.
We're just getting the Brahma and go.
We can't fit all of us in the Brahma.
You can for short periods of time. You just can't
Yeah, it's not like
relax.
we're gonna travel long distances.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
just
we're
have to
all
make
gonna
it.
be
We
nuts.
just have to make it like 3 more minutes.
From
Somebody
between
sit on somebody else's lap.
Rastar's
All right.
legs, he's gonna toss out a caustic material DC 17 dexterity save from these 4.
Okay. Okay. The one immediately next to you rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
Then a 10. Then a dirty 20. And then a 16.
Okay.
So
17
this one
was the
saved,
DC.
and this one saved.
All right. It's not a save or suck. You think you still take acid damage? At the start of each of its turns. Oh.
Each creature in the
Okay.
line must succeed on the saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration.
Well, that's not good.
So it is
Okay.
a save or suck. And they take 2d4 acid damage at the start of their turn.
Yeah. Well, there it is.
So this one is acid.
Bastard.
Hey, I told you to put a thing on it. It didn't. Hang on. It's not actually bleeding, but you get what I'm doing.
I'll go and roll it now. 3 points of damage.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Alright.
That's my action. And I'm gonna stay here. I don't have a disengage. I thought that would be. I didn't read the spell, so that's my fault. That's it.
Okay, it's now Ricky's turn. Ricky, surrounded. Is going to use her 2 attacks to make some athletic shoves.
That's not a bad idea.
She's
really good
raging.
idea.
She has advantage.
Even if
First
she's
one.
weak now.
Well, advantage is advantage. Okay. She rolls. I didn't roll with advantage. Gonna roll it again. Okay, she rolled a 14 to shove this shadow, which has to make a strength. Okay. Contest.
Can she shove it into the fire?
She's shoving it into the fire. It rolled
Yeah.
a 2. It rolled a natural 4
Yeah.
minus 2. It is shoved 5 feet down into the
Fuck 'em
flame.
all. Yeah.
I
If
lit
you-
that one.
You did, and you dealt 17 points of fire damage with it,
Hell yeah.
Nuke.
which means this shadow immediately takes 17 points of fire damage and is immolated, but that doesn't matter because it dies. Ricky will then... She can't... Okay.
Another shove?
She's got another shove, but she can't shove this
Not
one
gonna-
more than 5 feet. So she'll pull this one into it, and try to, I should say.
Yeah.
So, athletics at advantage. That's a natural 20.
Yes, Ricky!
Yes. She
You're not
pushed the
here,
other
but we
one
love
with
you!
No, she
Get a
can't
little-
move 2. But it does get a strength contest. It can't... Well, why am I even bothering? It can't roll. It's got a -2 to strength. This shadow is
Incorporeal.
yanked into the flames, taking 17 points of damage. And it is destroyed. Tired and exhausted, the strength just not in her hands as her tail is lashing about. The raging Ricky still has a bonus action. What can she do as a bonus action? She usually has her tail out, so that's what I'm using for her moves. Nothing. That's what she's got. All right. That's Ricky's turn. She stays right there. Richard, you're in the tank.
I am.
The Brahma controls are at your command.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming we can. This might be an upgrade, but the tank cannon itself doesn't have like an AOE shot. It's a single target right now.
The tank is a single target shot. The cannon is. The electrical charge can hit multiple targets as it jumps
If you
between
just
them.
drive the tank here, you can hit like 3 of them.
I'm
will
also
take
not
fire
in the driver's
damage.
seat.
Well, you can move.
You can move to the driver's seat. As
Okay.
It just takes 5 feet of movement to switch
Just
seats.
slide down into Ash's little seat.
I think if there was ever a time for the electrical surge, I feel like now might be the time. Then jumps to the nearest. Yeah, because it chain lightnings.
Yes.
Okay,
So
do we
I'm
know
gonna-
it's not going to hit your allies? Is that like a thing?
It says the bolt will jump to the next nearest enemy target.
Okay, cool.
And as of right now, I think we're still friendly.
Yeah.
Right now.
For the moment.
For the moment, we're all on the same team. So yeah, I'm gonna slap that electrical surge.
It'd be great if it just jumped to all of them.
Usability.
It jumps to the
Surge has
nearest
run out
enemy
of its
target.
designated uses. Has it? It says 3 of 3.
It has 3 of 3. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that resource. We'll keep it. It's
Oh.
the Foundry's not been cooperating with me on that.
resource, consume available uses. Usability.
Okay.
There we go. Attack. Normal. A
That's pretty
19. Let's say aiming,
That-
starting with the one right in front.
All right. Roll damage. Now we'll roll a con save.
I would really like it to just jump from this one to this one to this one.
Oh, come on.
That's
9.
pretty sad.
That
That's
is
real
disappointing.
sad. Disaster. 4-1.
Oof.
It takes not. Oh, God. It takes 9 points of light. Dude. Please.
What?
He's running.
It won't let me change his health. 7.
4 ones, a 2,
Hang
and
on,
then
my
a crisp
foundry is-
3.
My Foundry's having a hard time here.
Poor Foundry.
He's trying.
There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. It jumps to the next nearest target. So, this one. Roll damage again.
Oh.
Roll better.
Oh, no, I'm
doing my
sorry.
best.
It suffers the same damage as the initial
Okay.
target struck.
Aww. That was
So
so
there's
Oh,
lightning
that was the
deals-
good damage.
Sorry. This shadow takes 9 damage and must make a con save. That's a 9. 9 damage is more than the hit points it has left, so this shadow is destroyed. This surge jumps again
Yes.
to this target and must make a con save. That's a 12. That shadow takes 9 lightning damage, and it jumps again to the next nearest enemy
Oh, I
target.
see how
Yes.
this works.
Bing, bing, bing.
Until it caps out at 5.
It caps at
pinball.
5.
That's cool.
Or until a target succeeds on a con save. That shadow rolled an 18. So it takes
still
4
takes it, though.
lightning damage. And that's where the lightning grounds.
Oh boy.
That's a good one, though. Good job, Rich.
Yeah, if only I had rolled the 16 the first time.
That's how it goes sometimes.
He's like that.
Okay.
And I closed the hatch.
Okay.
The hatch have to be open for you to do that?
No,
You
I
still
didn't
have-
close it when I first ran into
Oh,
it.
that's
You
right.
still have a bonus action if you want to use it. But I don't know what you'd do.
I don't think activating the thing counts as dual wielding to fire.
No,
with
I'm afraid
one of
not.
my pistol. Yeah, I will. I'll hide in the tank. I don't know.
So activating the thing is you basically you look at a pane window and you choose the target the lightning to jump to, and then it gives you like a brief prompt as to what target next, and that's your action is controlling the lightning surge.
Yeah.
Joe, it's your turn. You're in the Brahma.
I'm gonna pop my little head out with my rifle in hand, and I'm gonna take a mark on this bad bitch right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark. That's sweet extra damage. Yeah, alright. So that means I get advantage on it
Yep. And if you hit, you'll deal 4 damage to it.
at minimum.
19 hits. You annihilate that shadow.
Finally,
With a
something
bolt.
I'm good at.
With a bullet.
And then my second attack.
Plus
It's gonna-
1 bullet.
I don't want to waste it on these bitches.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it on this one because Ricky can hit this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do, yeah, that one.
My Tasha's is on it. But
Your mom is on it.
You
X.
hit with a 24. You destroy that shadow, which had 7 hit points.
Rasgar, hurry up! And I'm
You
gonna
watch
close the hatch.
as the smoky form of the shadow, which has the strange green substance dripping from it, suddenly just collapses into a pool of shadow dust and acid, and it smells extremely acrid and disgusting. Joe, at the end of your turn, it's Rasgar's turn. It's the second round. Your tiny hut finishes casting.
There's still one inside.
That's okay.
I think it's
Two,
just one,
maybe
too.
3. Yeah. 4.
No, just the one.
Okay. Cool. That one gets pushed out. By bitch.
It doesn't
does that
get
use
pushed
my
out.
whole
It
action?
needs to be pushed out.
No,
Six.
that at the beginning of your turn, you finish casting the spell.
Okay.
And
Kill
now
it.
you have a turn.
I am going to. What do I do? Does this one hit already?
This one?
Yep, it was
It hit
zapped by
at
least
lightning a
once.
little bit.
Okay.
I tickled it a little bit with the lightning.
I don't.
The only one we got to worry about is that
Everything
one
I
in there
have
with
is
you.
ranged.
Uh-huh. You
Let's
punch
roll
it.
with
You know what?
disadvantage.
You know what? Mind Sliver. Int 16. Save.
All right.
Heard its ghost brain.
As I finish casting my draconic thing, I just turn out and look back at it and in draconic
What's the save?
16 int.
Intelligence. Okay. It rolled a 1 for a -1.
7 psychic damage. What is it?
You
Psychic
kind
damage,
of get this glimpse of a life that is long over as the mind sliver digs into the psyche of this shadow. It's strange because the shadow, while it clearly takes the damage, its head suddenly just tilts to the side a little, and no other thing seems to happen.
No damage went through?
No, it took the damage. It's just
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't react the way most things do to psychic damage.
Okay. Isn't that dead? Didn't it take the 9 damage?
and
It took
Sanctuary
4
drops
because
on
it's
you.
saved.
Oh, fuck. I would have done something else. I thought it took 9 damage. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the one
yeah.
that saved.
And Sanctuary drops on you.
Yep,
Yep.
you can now be
You'll
hit
be
right in the face.
fine. You'll be fine.
At the end of
It
your
took
turn,
2 to
Rasgar,
take 8 damage. I mean, to take 8 from my strength.
it's now the Shadow's turn.
At this point, Rasgar might have the most strength left in that bubble.
That's true.
I got a
These
7.
shadows will
I
collapse.
still have an 8.
What does that mean?
Ricky has 11, so she's the
Oh,
strongest.
you have an 8 in
still.
strength. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
These shadows press themselves up against the hut again. This
Uh,
one takes the acid damage. It was
Yeah,
3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. It has 1 hit point left.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
Quick, tell him
You
he's pretty.
fucker.
Maybe he'll make it deal extra damage.
That's not how this works.
Do compliments give
Yeah.
you psychic damage?
This shadow is going to attempt to strength drain the individual who just fucking brain poked it.
Yep.
Rasgar.
Yep.
That's a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
Oh, you'll be
Shield.
fine.
Shield?
Shield. Shield.
Yeah, maybe not
Okay,
this
you
time.
block it.
Shield.
The strange shadowy claws up towards you, and you manage to throw the shield up in time before it actually connects.
Guys, are you guys ready to have another 8-hour rest?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Immediately after waking up.
We can do a short rest.
You cannot take a long rest within 8 hours of a previous long rest.
Yeah, we're fucked, guys. Hopefully
Okay.
we don't get into more trouble today.
There are the sounds of scratching and scraping, and then suddenly one of a claw scraping against the Brama. And the Brahma takes 9 points of necrotic damage.
He's fine.
And that's the Shadow's turn. Ash, it's your turn.
Okay. Gosh.
There is a shadow next to you. Otherwise, the hut is empty of them.
Okay. Well, I guess at disadvantage, I'm gonna try and get the shadow out of the. Kill it. I'm gonna try and kill it.
Okay.
Basically, with a firebolt.
Do it. Hit it with your best shot.
All right.
17 hits.
Okay.
Hell that. Nice.
17
roll.
points of fire damage. Yeah, you incinerate that shadow. It immediately evaporates
Don't
into
think.
ash and dust.
Okay. I'm gonna
Now me and
finally
Richard are
crawl out of Raskar's between Raskar's legs, and
You give him a pet on the way out.
Good boy.
I think that'll do it for my turn.
Okay?
I think we need to get this
Yep.
Brahma in the bubble.
Yeah, you might want to get out of the way because this Brahma's
Oh.
coming in.
Sure.
will not be able to
I'll
fit.
move. I'll move right here.
Okay. Ricky sees what you're doing and will run over here. And the rage ends because he doesn't make an attack. Richard.
Push me.
Razgar, how good are you at
Just
dodging
run
things?
Razgar over.
I'll be alright.
I'm gonna slam in the driver's seat and bring this Brahma in here.
Richard, roll me a dex save. Not Richard. Razgar.
Yeah. 10.
You don't take any damage, but you are knocked prone as you try and roll out of the way
Sprain
from
your ankle.
Cool.
the Brahma.
Take
As that happens, you all are inside the hut. I'm going to end combat
Holy
here.
shit, I cannot believe we lived, guys.
Richard pops his head out of the hut. All right, when I tell you there's shadows in the distance in the woods, and to keep an eye out for them if they get closer, it means if they're outside of the hut, wake somebody up.
Didn't seem like a problem until it was.
I thought that Dawn would have lined up with the end of the hut. It did not work out that way. You know.
Okay,
Only
new plan.
somebody invented something that told time perfectly.
I think
All right.
clocks were invented by.
Are they in here? Okay.
There,
Maybe a portable.
as you all sit in the hut and you wait, the oil that was burning, you watch as the oil seems to have been burnt away and the flames fail to catch under the more damp, wet undergrass that's common in the Brim Road area. And as time passes, your bubble well protects you from the shadows, which just loom outside, still pressing, but harmless now. And as you're watching, the
This
Go ahead.
guy takes more
I was
acid
gonna
damage.
say, we could take a short rest while we're in the bubble without issue if we wanted.
yes, you can take a short rest.
Sure.
Yeah, he takes more acid. He had 1 hit point. He dies. It just clumps into a pile of ash that slowly, basically evaporates back to the Shadowfell. As you sit in the bubble and recover, remunerating over everything that just happened, the suns rise. And as they do, as the sunlight lands on each and every one of these shadows, the ones that were injured immediately seem to evaporate into dust. And the only ones that were whole flee. they run away, running deep into the woods, hiding from the dawn's light. You all are
All right.
safe for now.
Who is hurt? Who needs medical attention?
Joe like can barely lift an arm, but she does.
Okay.
I've seen better days, but I'll be all right.
I'll do careful doctoring.
How do you fix the parts of me that they took?
Oh, nope. It's combat medic. Spend the 10 minutes. And medicine check at normal. Yeah?
If you take the time, it's just a straight roll.
No. Take the time. 18 points of
Thanks.
healing.
I'm up to full, but I'm still very weak. Can you fix that, or am I just fucked?
I don't know if...
Roll me an
I do-
Arcana check,
Okay.
Can I also roll an Arcana check?
if you'd like. The
23.
injuries caused by shadows are common. You've all experienced them before, maybe not directly yourselves, but you've seen them. You are weakened, and you will be until you've had a long run night's rest.
Look.
Alright.
Nothing a long night's rest will take care.
What's like the comparison for like a 2 strength? Like what kind of creature has a 2 in strength?
A mouse.
My God.
My unseen servant.
You could just push me over.
You basically, you basically move at a quarter speed. You can't really hold yourself up. You are stuck in the spotter seat, and when the adrenaline is gone, you feel as though you have nothing in you.
At least it didn't take my charm from me, or I would have been dead.
Yeah.
One more hit,
good.
and you were dead.
Yeah.
They could have rolled a 1 on the D4 if memory serves. You
It's
might have
true,
been
they could
okay.
have. But those first 2 hits, they both rolled a 4. That'll drain you quick.
I suppose we should take a little short rest, and then before we get moving, just to recuperate.
Yeah,
Short
yes.
rest for me. Yep, short rest. I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery. Back 3rd level spell
Hit
slot.
9. Get back 8, which I think caps me off.
I'd like a D100, please.
Oh, who rolled the last one?
You did, Dooch.
Alright, so not me then? Okay.
Got it.
Alright.
A 15. Okay. Hold on. You all are in the bubble. And Joe, you are in the spotter seat, correct?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception
It's
check,
melting. Oh boy. It's 14.
please. With a 14, you see the trees on the far side of the grove up here. Much farther away.
Oh boy.
Across from where you'd fought the followers before and this main area. The first thing you see is the trees shifting a little bit, and then a massive skeletal form pushes its way out of the trees.
Pop it.
And it does not seem to care about the opaque bubble that
Maybe it's stupid.
is in the corner of the clearing. You watch as it moves down through the clearing, and when it gets to this massive stone, you see it bend over. It vanishes from your view, and then it seems to vanish. You don't know where it went.
Oh.
I noticed that.
Yeah, you're looking out the scope.
Did anybody else notice that?
Everyone else can roll me perception at disadvantage, as you're busy with your own shit. Did someone drop secret tunnel in the chat? 'Cause
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew that loot anywhere. Okay.
Yes.
Razgar, you notice it.
Did not look at the look of that. You saw that?
I
Yeah.
did. I don't fucking know. Is there a pathway?
Just to clarify, DM, we came from the north side. That was the road we came from, right?
Yep.
And we're going east, right?
Correct.
Okay. So we have a couple options. We can wait it out in the dome. We have quite a bit longer until it goes down. Or we can make a break for it with that thing behind the rock. But that thing was massive.
Was, and even after the dome is down, I'm still gonna be out for the count.
A safe journey might be the best bet today.
I
and
can
don't
mark
know.
this place on the map so we can come back or at least tell somebody about what we saw.
I am more worried about them making it out alive, all of us.
Me too, at
All
this
of us.
point.
I
don't-
believe our orders were to make it to the keep, not investigate giant disappearing skeletons.
Exactly,
We-
but I'm just gonna, can I get like my map out and mark where I think we are? So I'm like, secret tunnel?
You also know that it is pretty common practice that when you find something weird, you report it.
Yeah, so
Right.
Do
but
I know
not go
whereabouts
fuck with
I
it, Just
am?
report it.
Roll a survival. Ranger.
Ranger danger.
Yeah, you're aware of where you are. You
Yeah.
are, you're in the Gracklewood, the north side of it. You're not really sure how far you are in. You're pretty sure maybe 10 miles from the western outskirts of the Gracklewood.
I basically mark clearing, big rock, secret tunnel. Can I also recall, is there any information within the military about underground transport or portals that they might dip in and out of?
Roll me a
Is it-
history.
Okay. Damn, fully.
You know, I forgot to mention that last session we got a message about that burst from command, and we have a radio of sorts to
You have a sending
report
box.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a sending box to report our location. They seem to know where we were as well because they said a burst in your area.
Yeah, you're on the way. You're following your orders. You're on the road.
I don't think they have
Stonefield.
like GPS global positioning, like to see
But-
exactly where we are.
Sure, but they
I'm not
seem
saying
to
we
know.
can't let them know that we saw this thing, but we'll be able to show them the map that I marked when we get there.
True. Also, I do have a question. Do we have a time frame that we have to arrive, or is it just try
We're
to
just hoping we
survive?
get there alive.
Get there, get there alive and intact is the order.
Okay.
Sorry, did you answer my question about the portals?
With a 14 in history, you don't remember anything about portals.
Or
You do
underground
know
tunnel?
that underground environs have been used by the followers of the star because they're discreet and they're hard to deal with.
Yeah, that's what I
Also,
would assume. That's where
The
these fuckers
undead
came
are
from.
very good at digging because
Yeah.
they don't tire.
And are
Maybe
often
we should
buried.
Call in with the coordinates and make them aware of that.
Sure.
You
It
wanna
doesn't
just-
cost anything to use the sending box, does it?
You want to give it maybe another 10-20 minutes, make sure that he's not taking a rest behind the rock.
Yeah.
By the way, you said he bent over. It looked like he was going down, or could he have possibly just been sitting down?
With a 17 in perception, Raskar, it looked like it wasn't like he was sitting down.
Okay.
It looked like he moved with intent.
He was doing that stair trick where you bend your knees. Kind of
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Straight out Austin
actually still
Powers.
behind the rock.
He's like,
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
good.
I would scout,
I
but
just,
I'm in no position.
I don't think we have the resources to check out where he went. If
No, I agree with you.
No. Wrong day and time. I say we just call it in.
So who calls it in and how?
With more charisma than me.
That can't be hard.
There's someone. I have the same amount of charisma as Joe, so.
I think I'm the best with a 14 charisma.
yes,
Jesus,
yes, you
we are
I
a
think you
very
have the
low
highest
charisma
one.
party. What the fuck, guys?
We're not here to be friends with these undead.
Yeah.
No, or with each other, apparently.
Yeah. Rich will kind of hit the sending box and go, this is with Brama 19. We just saw what I can only describe as some large skeleton disappear behind or into a rock.
The tunnel network.
You
Maybe
hear in
tunnel.
response.
Roger that, Brama 19. This is Corporal Masters. Can you give us a location?
I show him the map.
I write down
we're
coordinates.
at like just pulled out a big map. We're in sector C17, whatever. I'm sure there's some sort of sector descriptor.
I
Okay.
marked it on the map.
There's not like a sector descriptor.
We should
we're
have
in
them.
the woods off of about like a mile south of the road or wherever we
Okay.
are.
High five.
Mile marker 17, 1/8 of a mile south.
Copy that.
That.
You are aware there is a shadow burst in that area?
Yeah, we are super aware.
We're a little dealing with the aftermath of that one.
Take your time. Be careful. Make sure you complete the mission intact. Do you require reinforcements? Over.
Nope, we should be hitting the road again pretty soon here.
That's good, because all we have in your area is Mad Sally, and she's a little busy occupied a little bit south of you, so...
Okay, who's Mad Sally?
Roll me a history check.
Yes.
I
Natural one. Never heard of her.
I know that.
How do you... Okay, it's very weird for... Okay, Ash would know Mad
I'll
Sally.
take it off then. Yeah.
Razgar, you wouldn't know. There's no way.
Okay.
What about Richard?
Okay, Richard would have heard of Mad Sally as well.
Never heard of her.
That's okay. Mad Sally is a halfling who's known to be crazy.
I love her already.
She is famous for disguising herself with mud and dirt and ambushing undead encampments entirely by herself.
I want to marry this woman.
She's also, it is rumored, with a 19, Ash, that she is a drunken monk who is from maybe Trident or Terracona. She's not Serisian, which is what makes it weird that she just goes absolutely ham on entire encampments of undead.
Okay.
I need to meet this woman.
As soon as that registers in my mind, I go, "Hey, she's from your part of the world, there, Razgar."
Yeah, where I am from up there is pretty secluded, but
Razgar's from Trident?
no,
Terracona.
Ericon.
Okay, so you just said north as a general direction, and that's where
Yeah.
Razgar is from.
Exactly.
Completely different countries.
You said Trident or Terracona.
Seven charisma. He's just gonna assume all the things.
It is a big country. I've never met.
It is
okay.
maybe like 20 minutes after you have that conversation that the sending box chirps again.
Brahma 19, can I get your attention, please, Brahma 19?
Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, what's up?
You might want to delay
Yeah,
your
what's
push.
up?
You might want to delay your push out of the Grackelwood by maybe 3 hours. We have reports of a giant patrol heading that way, so stay within the trees.
Can do.
I'm gonna
3
die in these
hours.
woods.
All right.
Guys, we're extending our rest by 2 hours.
We have a mild dilemma.
What's that?
That tunnel is right there, and if they are trying to access it, coming our direction, they're not in the greatest of spots.
That is a good idea. I knew we brought a wizard along for a reason. We should move, probably into the woods.
Stay in the woods, stay unseen.
Stay in the woods,
South,
but not here.
So we are hell-bent on trying to stay put for the day. We can move little south in the woods and reset up camp. I can do another dome as long as we have about 10, 11 minutes.
Hopefully we do. We're
Oh,
fucked.
Maybe
I
right
don't know
here.
about staying here all day. Maybe chilling for like 2 more hours and then getting back on the road. I'm kind of in a hurry to get to this keep and not be accosted by crazy shadow beasts or more intelligent zombie dudes.
So
Sorry, what's the plan?
You were
Should we
still
go-
on mic, by the way. I totally understand and agree.
We're supposed to say over.
Yeah, you have to let go of the button, Richard.
Have you used it?
Also,
First
you
time
gotta go.
using
You
this.
gotta go.
I'm the gunner, not the comms officer.
You gotta go after
You have
every
to make the-
Over. Click.
over.
Roger
Okay,
that,
so
over.
are we moving? Are we moving?
I
Uh,
got 2 things from that, so I am not sure how you guys would like to move about it. We can
Okay.
either move south and reset up, or wait it out here for 2-3 more hours and then head on our way.
What do you want to do?
I'm a fan of moving south a little bit.
All right. What about you,
Yeah.
Rezgar?
I
Heading
would
back
like-
to the road.
To get out of eyeshot of what could be their entrance of operation.
Sure. Ash, preference?
I have no preference.
Then
you're-
let's go.
Okay, so
All right.
I do need to know what the fuck are you guys planning? Because
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
going-
understand.
We're going south a little bit, so when we reset up the dome, we're not in eye shot of a potential entrance to a place of
We want to
operation.
go south a little and stay in the woods and just reset up so we're not by the tunnel entrance.
Yes.
Okay.
Or-
So I've
Yes.
pulled you over to the map for
Let's
my
go, like, right
sanity's
here.
sake.
I can't see it yet. Give me a second.
It'll be a moment.
Ash slips into the driver's seat. Who took my blocks off the pedals?
That's so cute.
I
Little
saw
foot blocks. Do you have a
It was a
booster seat
panic
too?
moment. I just kind of kicked him out of the way.
You readjusted your
okay.
seat and the
I
rearview mirror.
didn't have time to put him back in.
I say we go tuck right on the forest edge by the mountain.
Yeah. Like, maybe get as far through the woods as
Where-
possible without breaking
Where was
trees.
the patrol? Did they say was coming
this
from?
side.
East of us.
Okay. Yeah. We'll
But stay in trees.
reposition.
I warn you, once you go off of the road, the path that you have been following, it is relatively unexplored. You know this. You're kind of going into uncharted territory once you get
Okay, so
south
we
from
can
the
go.
trees.
We can go by the road. It's as long as we don't leave the tree line.
We're
It's a little deeper
Yeah,
into the
okay.
tree line,
I get what
so
you're
we're
saying.
not immediately visible.
Okay,
We
so
can go 200, 300 feet southeast. And we
Yeah,
just
I
want to
was
get
gonna say
away
maybe
from
like
that
half a
tunnel.
mile.
okay, go ahead and roll me a survival.
Do that.
Did I do that?
I said, can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
yeah.
The spotter should do that.
Great.
Amazing.
24. Yeah.
What I do. It's not have conversations.
With a 24, you know how to navigate the Brahma in deeper into the woods without pushing a bunch of trees over and making your path extremely obvious. The Brahma is large and heavy, and you know, as a ranger, that big and heavy things are easy to track in a forest. Even though forest is not your favorite terrain.
I'm gonna have a light foot and just go very, very slow and methodical, quiet as possible, with my driving.
Okay. The Brahma, as it moves, is not actually very loud. As it earth glides through the soil, the only noise is when it pushes branches and stones out of the way.
Okay.
So it doesn't have like engine noises. It just kind of moves. If I can't say if you've ever heard an earth elemental glide because none of us have, but that is what it sounds like. As you slide through the soil, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, Ash, for the Brahma, which is
Brahma.
it's a d20 plus 8.
Oh, nice. D20 plus 8. I'll do that.
That Brahma's as stealthy as I am.
First sound.
Fair.
Oh, I went from a 7 to a 15. Thank God. Okay.
23. Okay, with Joe's expertise in guiding the way through the trees and your delicate driving, the Brahma silently just through the forest. You actually end up startling what wildlife you do find as you make your way through. numbers of deer are caught by surprise as the Brahma suddenly emerges in their vicinity, and they did not hear it.
Oh.
Do you say that?
No. I think
Are you sure?
Joe might say that under her breath when they get scared and run away.
Okay.
If I was in a better state, we'd be having dough dinner.
Donor.
Donor.
Forgive me.
Roll
As
donor.
you make your way south into the forest, carefully and slowly, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, buddy.
All of us, or
Anybody who wants to can. I was mostly asking Joe, but anybody can.
You to make me look bad, Ash?
okay.
Fine.
I'm not even gonna roll. I trust our spotter.
Okay.
Your driver didn't.
Well, so Ash sees very clearly out of the driver's scope forward, which is good, but the 21 doesn't really help. With a 19, you have the periscope. It's basically just a glass pane that you can spin around. And as you're looking around, you see maybe 200 feet behind you, the trees shaking, but not heading in your direction. The signs of massive patrol heading perpendicular to where you are is obvious. It looks as though, with those stealth rolls, you've just dodged them.
Thank goodness.
Okay, God. Does that mean we can keep going since they're behind us now?
Sounds good to me.
Get the fuck out of here.
We can hightail out of here, yes.
Roll me a
Would
survival.
I?
Yes, Razgar?
I was gonna say, would I make the assumption with that much noise in the trees that that was who they were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Giants don't move anywhere quietly, especially not undead ones.
Got it.
With a 24, Joe, you navigate through the forest and direct Ash back and to the proper way through the road. I need another D100 roll, please.
Basically slumped over the console.
Whee! 71!
God help you if you kill us all.
And I'm pretty sure you rolled the dragon last week, so I don't want to hear nothing.
I did. He's gonna be a real nice guy.
It's just me and you. I rolled the courser, you rolled the dragon, I rolled the shadow burst. I gotta stop rolling D100s.
I just hope it kills
Roll me
Civic's
another
character.
D100, please.
It'll be funny.
It would be so
Nice!
Oh, I don't have
I
the
hope you have
sound
some-
thing.
I hope you have something special for that.
I don't. It's
No,
only
it's
it's
okay.
only
Do I
bad.
have something? Do I have something for that?
I was just talking about Echo.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Oh, for 69.
I said I hope you have something special on every chart, D100 chart for 69.
Oh my god, I do have something for 69. I wish I'd rolled it.
So,
Look how itty bitty we are.
I need someone to roll me a D4.
Oh no.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah. Roll a 4.
Okay.
You know you wanna.
No.
One.
The opposite.
That's good. That's good.
That's either good or bad.
It's either really good or really
Yep.
bad.
No in between.
Where's my camera?
I hate that I just looked at our group chat and Echo's sister just said, I don't think you can make fentanyl in a cat butt. And I wish I knew the context for that message.
Doesn't require more contest. It's pretty
Yeah, I'm done.
self-explanatory.
Ash, over the last couple hours, you've noticed you don't feel very well. Your joints ache, and you've been developing a headache that's new to you. You don't normally fall sick or anything like that, but you don't feel right. And as you're driving, you can't help but become a little bit concerned.
Do I know the signs of this? I'm a trained
Tell me a
expert
medicine
in
check.
medicine. All right.
No, I had to be the fucking doctor.
Fuck. That's good.
A 15.
That's not bad.
The symptoms that you are suffering are a little bit too vague to specifically know what is going wrong. You imagine over time you'll probably have a better idea, for better or worse.
You
All right.
Anybody know
Well,
about this?
You do know.
Immediately. Uh huh.
You do know, as you have just spent a number of time in the open air with corpses, there are all sorts of illnesses you can contract.
Okay. Oh.
That's what 69 did. It was a venereal disease.
We rolled 69 and someone got syphilis.
Well, I can't have this. Not. Someone take over the driving, please.
What's going on?
We'll do. They move the block pedals away.
Joints are achy, feeling a headache. I need to make a special concoction for
Well, I
myself.
got like a Pepto on me. Will that help?
No, not at all.
Pepto does not exist in Amaranth,
Damn
so
it.
no, you don't.
If only we had an artificer that could invent
Also-
Pepto.
Also, that doesn't exist. What? Why? Why do you? Never mind. I'm just irritated. I have a headache. Give me a
Pepto's
second.
actually infernal for diarrhea.
So you offered him diarrhea?
She just
So-
stated she had diarrhea.
I'll dive into my medic bag, and I have some medicinal herbs and a remedy with a shot of. I put in a shot of like just this neutralizer for diseases, and I will cast lesser restoration on myself.
Roll a con save.
Okay.
You could make Pepto.
We're gonna end this campaign by having Pepto invented.
Our historical
Fantasy.
contribution to Amaranth is the creation of
We
Pepto.
invent fantasy Pepto.
Oh,
With a 12, as you perform what you said you did, the symptoms go away.
okay.
Did you eat something?
It takes about an
When-
hour.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Have a Snickers.
Invent fantasy Snickers.
An interplanar copyright lawyer breaks into the Brama and shoots each of you in the face.
Legally distinct Snickers.
So
Snickers.
after this shot of like meds, he'll go ahead and make tea, and offer tea to everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone feed me the tea? Because lifting teacups is very difficult right now.
It's like
I'm at 5. I can still do most things.
I'm normally at 7, so I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm way lower than that.
it kind of like it's like the tea is like kind of like a Thai tea.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, you do that.
Thai tea to go?
Yes. Yes.
You have the little bubbles that are at the bottom.
Oh, I don't like those. Those make me feel weird.
No.
Like bug
That
eggs.
is a luxury we don't have.
Does the Serisian army give out boba tea as part of like their rations?
I'm gonna say no.
10 boba per person.
I brought my own little bobas.
They're fireball
Imported
beads.
them from the north.
They're
You could-
Terraconian.
I could make some good berries and just put them in the bottom.
Best boba tea we ever had.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We've
no,
so
invented-
confused.
we continue
We've
on.
invented
We continue.
Pepto and boba tea.
No, you haven't. Sorry.
Good berry tea could be gooba tea.
Goopy.
We should
The
continue
Brahma
on
suddenly
before
has a
Echo throws-
catastrophic
Yeah.
explosion. And the
Before
party
Echo
dies.
blows us up.
New
Well,
Brahma name idea, the rolling
this
Pepto.
this character lasts longer than I thought. So.
Yeah, so far so good. Okay.
Keep
We
going.
continue on. Yep.
You proceed forward. Do you return to the road, or do you try and navigate through the
Yeah,
forest?
I navigated us back to the road.
Okay.
I'm in for the road.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
On the road again.
I
Going
need
places
another
I've
D100,
never been.
please.
It's my turn. I didn't get to roll it yet.
You sure?
Yeah. 35.
That's a safe number.
35. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on out here.
What color dragon is it?
So we got 35 feet before something happened.
No, it actually it travels quite a ways.
Huh?
You guys travel quite a ways before this event happens.
Take it.
As the Brahma is making its way, you are by the road. You're not actually on it all the way. As you're pushing your way through, you notice up ahead and to the right there is trees that have been cleared away, stumps that have been uprooted, and in their place you see there is a large stone monolith.
Well, we have to take a look at that.
What is it a monolith of?
Isn't it just
It's
a
a
phallic
it's a
symbol?
very
Oh,
tall stone structure with a pyramidal top.
Can I use my scope to see if there's anything written on it or carved on it?
So the Brahma drives up next to it, and it just... and you get real close. Roll me investigation at disadvantage.
Fuck me. Terrible. 8.
Like a range.
You don't
I'm
know.
too close. I'm too close, guys. Back up. Can I just open the hatch and look?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what he's getting at.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
open
we're
the
on
hatch
fire.
and you look with your eyes. Roll me an investigation check.
I would like to join her.
Okay, you can roll an
Special
investigation check as
I-
well.
I help one of them to give them advantage.
Joe got it.
Anyhow. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure continues.
I helped Joe lift the.
What language do you
Cover.
speak, Joe?
Thank you. I speak a lot. Common, Infernal, Orc, Primordial, and Undercommon.
You do not recognize the language on this pillar.
What can I recognize? Its family.
It looks like Draconic.
I speak Draconic.
Razgar.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
Let me
in
go
your
take a
tongue.
look. I will go out there and will pop my head out and look at it.
Hold on a minute.
Yep.
Do not read this or ye be cursed.
Oh,
Oh no.
you gonna take me in tonight? Wow.
As you look at the monolith, you see that in Draconic, it says, "This world is out of your control. Only those who believe will inherit it."
I tell that to the group.
Is it
Word for
magic?
word.
is that?
More prophetic. I don't think.
Can I make a history check on that kind of saying?
Can I make
Sure.
a roll either to see if that has any?
Like maybe there are runes. Maybe there's some runes in it.
As you look at the monolith and you roll a history check, you think about things you've heard in the past. You're not quite sure you've heard anything like that before. That's new to you. It sounds
Any-
maybe a little depressing.
Sounds like some god nonsense.
Yeah, I was gonna
Is
say,
it-
Faith
is
isn't
it
gonna help
just-
us out here.
Is it just the saying, or is there a symbol? I
There's
do
no-
speak Draconic.
There's no symbol near the message. But as you
Okay.
look around the monolith, do you get out and look? Do you investigate it thoroughly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take like point with my gun, but I'm staying in the Brahma or with it.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
pop
think
the
I-
hatch and at least be hanging out in case anything
I'll go
happens.
Okay.
I'll walk with Razgar just
The
to give him a second
twos?
eye.
Squishiest.
All right. As you inspect this monolith and you look closely at it, you notice that there is, I'm sorry, Razgar rolled a 12. I need an investigation from Ash.
Oh, that was my first. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
With a 21, Ash, you notice that on the far side of the monolith, within the stone, there is a spot where the leaves and brush on the ground at the base of the monolith, they look like they've been moved.
Hmm.
They look like
That's
they were
another tunnel.
intentionally placed.
Am I familiar with? What are they? The children of the stars?
The
Stars
followers of the
Malus?
star.
Followers of the star.
Followers of the star. Do they typically ever speak in Draconic? Is that like something known, or trying to get an idea of who made this?
Weren't they speaking like abyssal or something?
With a history,
You want me to roll a history?
yeah, I'm gonna need a history check from you.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Damn.
Natural 20. Yeah, with a 28, you remember in a briefing a while ago, it was said that the higher-ups of the followers of the star always communicate in Draconic.
Oh shit. Okay, I was
Okay.
super wrong.
That happens.
I tell Ash that, and
Hmm.
I'll tell them when we get back. I do not.
All right.
This is
Watch
where
us.
we want to be. I think we
Watch-
should get out as soon as possible.
Yes, watch your step. There is some leaves behind here. Might be a way to get inside, but let's leave it alone.
I say we go.
Did I mark it on the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I mark it on the map?
And I will relay that to them about they speak Draconic. Probably one of their sites. Probably should be.
Okay, so you reported in.
Yep.
Yeah, but I would
Okay.
like to mark it on the physical paper as well.
Okay, you make a note
Yeah.
of where this monolith is.
And what it
Uh,
says in Draconic.
Okay.
We were at full strength. We might have checked it
Can we-
out a little more.
Can we
We
mark
just
this
load
map? Like where these locations are, like the
Sure.
stone and.
You can do that. Let me, Okay, so... A strange stone. Why? Do you... Hang on.
Command, this is Brama 19. We found a rock.
Very scary rock, though.
Tell them Draconic writing what it says.
It has-
Probably another entrance.
Draconic writing might be related to that secret tunnel rock we found before in the woods.
What would you like this marking for that tunnel
The
stone thing
secret
to be?
tunnel. Secret tunnel? Question mark.
Or a skeleton that's still sitting behind a rock. Either one.
Right.
He's just taking a load
He was
off.
trying to entice us over there, and he's just been waiting with his hammer.
Surely he is
And we walked away.
the wisest of skeletons.
Okay, and then the monolith. Hold on.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
FOS monolith.
Oh, what? Oh, Followers of the Star.
out an SOS.
No, it's
An
Foss.
FOS.
An FOS. Foss.
There you go.
Okay.
And it was like right closer to the road. It was like right here.
Perfect.
This is Joe's map in her bag that we're all looking at.
Okay. And so, after that encounter,
Oh my god, are we going to Stonefield?
yes.
Yes.
We are so gonna die before we get there.
100%.
Far away.
Where did we go from?
Right Hill.
Yeah, you're
man.
We
halfway.
made it halfway.
We're halfway,
Halfway there.
Oh,
We can't pray because there's no
there's
gods.
no use in prayer. Take my hand. A few of us might make it, I swear.
Whoa!
I'm so scared.
There are
After
no,
that
Zombie
encounter-
prayer.
there are no bards in this party.
Not a one.
Okay. We troop on.
John
The
Dash
Brahma
return.
emerges from the Gracklewood. And it is night.
Camp out.
It would be a good idea to find a place to camp, yes.
I'm very tired.
Yeah.
You manage to dodge most of the threatening encounters by good stealth rolls and being careful. And now, you need to find a place to bunker down for the
Can I
night.
help look for a place to bunker down for the night?
You probably can, that's kind of your thing. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
You jinxed it.
I jinxed it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm very tired.
Okay, with a 13.
Right.
Somebody lower the periscope to me.
I was gonna try and assist with this. Can I just roll my own?
You can roll your own.
Still better than you.
Damn. That checks.
It's my thing. Oh, I hit my keyboard. Is that karma?
Karma. Yep.
Thank you.
Instant.
One ice cream.
All right. As you find a spot that is relatively secluded, it's kind of nestled beneath a hill with a broken cliff on one side that you're pretty sure will at least protect the Brahma and a camp from 2 directions. It will do.
Dome, please. Please,
Okay.
Dome.
Let's cover the Brahma.
Yes.
Okay, can I
Joe?
just point to the
Exactly.
stuff?
Good idea.
Can we kind of make like a tarp or a covering to protect another side, with like leaves and stuff, or like tree branches, whatever we can find?
Unfortunately, your ranger is extremely weak and is unable to haul.
If you just
branches
drag
and
me
leaves.
around.
She can. So you can roll survival
can
at
dictate.
disadvantage to try
I'll
and help.
dictate.
Just rolling the survival at disadvantage.
I'm assuming me.
Yes.
I
the
rolled
ranger
really
does.
well, though. I am so good at this.
Okay, so Joe's advice is well founded. Go ahead and roll me a stealth somebody at advantage.
The rogue.
Sure. I don't have.
Well, it's for the Brahma, right? So
Yeah.
it's D20
Oh.
plus 8.
Never mind.
Mine's also D20 plus 8.
We are so
28.
quiet.
You manage to disguise the Brahma and create basically a false covering that protects another side, helping to isolate your campsite. And I will pull up Camp Watch Order.
I'll set up the dome.
I'm sleeping first because I am so wee.
So you're taking 4th watch?
First? What are you? Oh,
No,
shit.
you're sleeping.
I have never had a thought in my life.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
Ricky will take 1st watch. She does not have dark vision.
we sold those goggles.
Yeah,
Oh,
I created
shit, I don't
one.
have dark vision either.
I created one
Y'all
pair
are
of
useless.
goggles.
They can be passed
Or-
around.
Yeah.
They don't need attunement. Hold on.
Perfect.
Did you put your goggles
I
on?
respect the prop.
I do.
You have a lot of props.
Uh,
I haven't had to use it yet, but I have a little like keyboard vacuum for I was gonna use for a pistol.
I need to get a little gun too. Echo, where do you keep the guns?
Now I'm nervous.
I mean, I
There's a
live in
rifle in
Maine.
the-
I could go get like a gun, but that felt
There's a
inappropriate.
rifle in the closet, right?
Yes.
If I just want to get really into it.
I'm not pulling out the rifle so you can have a prop that's actually a rifle.
Oh,
Because that's not a
Get a
prop,
Nerf
that's just a
gun.
rifle.
Yeah.
my immersion.
My immersion.
If I can't accidentally kill someone, how am I immersed?
What's the point?
You lost us on this one, Echo. We're off the rails now.
Yeah, apparently so.
Ricky
Today
was
we
our,
learned that
was our anchor.
AJ keeps us all together.
There it
AJ
is.
was our
That's the
anchor.
truth.
Yeah.
Come back. AJ.
I will take. I will take first watch, I guess, with Ricky.
The Humies.
Yeah, we'll be Team Human Squad, and this way, since we're both down on strength, I guess we'll go down together like a family.
That's fair.
Okay.
Family that goes down together
And
stays
also,
together.
so we have, and also just so we have, out of or like a little meta here, we have one person who's actually here on the first watch.
Makes sense.
All right. As you prepare to
Nice.
take your watch,
And I scoop the goggles from whoever I handed them to at some point.
Probably
during the last
Ricky.
watch.
Snatch
Yeah.
them back.
one moment, please. I do need a D100, please.
I will give it to you.
Thank you kindly.
Somebody know you know.
79.
79. Okay, hold on.
So the oil flask prop was just lucky that we went shopping and we bought eye drops.
Yeah.
My wife brought them in before I started playing. He's like, "Here's your eye drops."
No, these are my oil flasks to fight off shadow demons.
Who thought having a very messy desk would help?
Me. It's how I justify my very messy desk.
I got all sorts of rent. I got an old Protoss USB powered pylon.
Why would anyone have that?
I played a lot of StarCraft 2. I don't know.
There it is. Okay, so as you guys all settle in and the first watch begins, Richard and Ricky are on first watch. You are tired and weak. But as you did go maybe about 60 feet away from the road, roll me a perception check, please.
Normal. Oh.
You have advantage.
Roll
Ricky's
over to
helping you.
Oh. In that case,
Just roll it again. Oh boy.
less.
13. Okay, hold on.
Less.
Okay. You see walking on the road, which is rare enough. You see a person. The shape of a human. But you recognize the silhouette of someone carrying a rifle.
Hmm.
They're wearing armor, and it looks as though they're a little ragged, I should say. But they're not moving like an undead.
Okay.
You are in a bubble, so they don't seem to notice you.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Ricky, stay here for a minute. I'm gonna go see if I can get a little bit more information.
Ricky responds in the affirmative.
Can I stealth over and try to get a closer look?
Yeah, roll me
Pick his
stealth.
pocket while he walks by.
Identifying. I can't wait to roll another 4. Hey, there we go.
Pretty
That's like a
22.
real roll.
Okay. Yeah, you walk up and you see an individual who is a Serisian guardsman. You expect maybe a private or a corporal.
Or are they alone in the dark?
They are moving as though they are tired. Their rifle is loose in their hands, and while they are at attention, it is clear they are suffering exhaustion.
Hmm.
This is what they look like.
Hey, let me zoom in so I can get a better look.
You can mouse over it, and it blows up a image of him.
It sort of
Yeah.
does. Still a little.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look.
I will kind of.
Tap him on the shoulder.
But yeah, I don't want him to whip around and just unload into my chest or something. But I will kind of like make myself known, just like a excuse me.
Is there like okay, in World War II, the Americans had in the bow cage, they had a saying to like a call and a recall to each other in the bow cage with the high hedges. and
I
stuff.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Do
I
we
do
have that?
No.
We should
Oh.
have that.
We should,
We
get
should
that.
start that.
You see, the problem is wizards can read minds.
That's true.
Right. Yeah,
So you just cough.
yeah. I'll cough and be like, private.
The soldier whips around and raises his rifle.
Hands up.
And he just is looking at you and he says, "Who goes
I
there?"
kind of skim out of the bush or whatever I was hiding under a little bit, so that like he sees my uniform.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh, he's a defector.
Ooh.
I can fail one of those for you.
Oh, no.
I got a 2.
He seems pretty comfortable. He seems okay with your appearance.
It's the most loving way that someone's ever pointed a rifle at me.
Yeah. You must be kind of a joke. You know, he sees your uniform. He has to know that you're part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He wouldn't just shoot me.
By Richard.
Yeah, I know. It deals 1 plot damage to my 1 plot hit point. And I die. I do that in campaigns where I'm like, hey, if you're tied to a chair and someone shoots you with a hand crossbow, it doesn't deal D6. It deals 1 plot damage.
I mean, coup de grace is what I call it, but it's
Yeah.
this soldier. His rifle is raised, and he says, "What you want?"
It's a little dark out. There's undead everywhere. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
He's gonna roll an inside check.
There with Brama. I'm not there. Who?
You want me to
You're
roll
not.
a persuasion or a deception or anything?
Yeah, give me a persuade. Well, give me the appropriate roll.
Persuasion.
I'm assuming it's persuasion, but you could be a dick.
I usually just wanted to kill him and steal his shit.
No.
Rogue's rogue.
Could be. I don't know.
It's like hunting with animal handling. You lure them in, then
Yeah.
snap their necks.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost got the 20.
No.
A 10.
He's holding the rifle up to you, and he says, "How do I know you're not one of them face changers?"
The fuck's the face changer?
Roll a history check.
Can't wait to fail this one too.
12.
You've heard of
Okay.
him.
Terrible.
Mechanically, it's a doppelganger. People
Okay.
that infiltrate and assassinate from the inside. You've heard of them. They're kind of a boogeyman.
He's got
There's
dog tags, right?
the actual account of doppelgangers is like 2 in the last decade, but people are terrified
Yeah.
of them.
Fair. He goes, ask me something only I would know.
How could I know that? I don't know who you are.
That's fair.
Going great.
Well, my name's Richard. I'm part of the squad of Brama 19.
All right.
So you walking around here in the woods, not far from our camp, and I wanted to check it out to make sure that you weren't anything we should be worried about. Hold on, I have like the goggles on right now too. I look
Yeah.
ridiculous as I'm talking to this guy.
He's wearing a helmet. You can't really tell what race he is, but he seems to see you fine. As he's got the rifle in his hands, he's still pointing it at you, but it's a little less directly at your face.
Yeah.
That's how we say hello in Ceres.
It's just like, if you want me to leave you alone to wander the darkness full of zombies and undead, that's fine. No skin off my back.
Well, when you put it like that, do y'all have any water?
Yeah, we got some supplies.
You mind if I take some reprieve here?
Yeah. I will. Oh, well, no. Yeah, you can take some. Look, I got a gun in my face. It's a little stressful.
All right. Sorry. And he lowers the rifle back into an at ease. It's like pressed against his shoulder, but no longer directly at your face.
Yeah. And
I've had a hell of a night, alright? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be.
It looks like it.
I could use a bite to eat and some rest if you don't mind sharing your camp.
Yeah, we're all stuck out in this hellhole together anyway.
He gestures to follow you.
Yeah, I will lead him back to the camp, and like as we're walking, I'm like, so how'd you end up out here alone?
He looks at you and he says, "My squad was taken by shadows."
Yeah, we had a bit of a run-in with those last night too.
You said you're with a Brama, right?
Yeah,
It would have been nice to have one of them to hide in.
it's probably the only thing that kept us alive.
A helmet falls in the camp.
Ricky drops the spoon
I'm
for
gonna
the
note-
stew she's making.
As you approach the hut, you realize, or rather, this guy realizes he tries to enter and it does not.
Gotta
allow
wake
him.
Razgar up.
Yeah. So our wizard set this up. I'm not quite sure on all the rules, but I know that when he makes it, he decides who can go in and out. Oh, wait here a second.
All right. All right.
And I will kind of just walk right through. And
He looks
I'll-
like when he sees you vanish into the wall, he kind of looks at it with a furrowed brow and then looks around.
pop my head back out. Wizard stuff. I don't know. And then zoop my head back in. And I'll get like some water and like a little serving of. I assume Richie made more soup.
He sleeps outside.
We'll say Ricky, yes, made soup.
Good.
Yeah, I'll grab a little bit of soup and like my water skin or something. I'm not gonna snag anybody else's.
Okay.
And I'll walk back out where it was like, yeah. So one of our members made some soup. I don't know. I can't say it's the best soup I've ever had, but it's by far better than some of the rations they give us.
Ricky's awake.
It's better than starving, I'll say that. And he takes it happily. And he slides the rifle over onto his back on the sling. And he kind of looks around and chooses a spot against the cliff and just slumps downward.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm Corporal Matrick Diddy, by the way.
Diddy?
I
Yes,
thought private.
Corporal Diddy.
Sorry to disrespect your rank, I guess.
C Diddy.
It's fine.
We're all. Do we all have like the rank of private? What is our rank in game?
Well,
Private Richard.
Ash would have been at least a corporal,
Okay.
having had such history with the military. Ricky and Richard are likely both privates. Razgar is a mercenary, hired on to the Serisian Guard.
Yep.
If he did formally join, he'd be a private. And then Joe would be a private first class.
Private Richard, nice to meet you.
Private Dick.
Private Dick.
Dick was my father.
You raised a good one, I'll say. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he could have done a little better here and there.
You don't mind if I just shut my eyes out here?
Yeah, you go for it.
Never mind. Not
I
there.
will spend the rest of my watch out here with Corporal.
He eats the soup you've given him. He drinks out of the canteen. And then he falls asleep.
I figured.
Yeah.
Is our Brahma magically locked?
No.
It locks.
You can
It
lock
locks.
it, but you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would have totally locked it before we went to bed.
Okay.
Fucking Corporal
You've also
Diddy
hidden it.
yanking our
He
ride.
didn't even see the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it's not like that I'm going to go to sleep before explaining the situation to the next person who gets up, who's going to watch him.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So who's next up on watch?
Me.
Ash. Okay. So about an hour and a half later, you watch shifts. Ash, you are up. You see outside the dome, as described to you, there is a Serisian guardsman who is leaning up against the stone cliffside, appearing to be asleep.
Yeah. So I found the corporal here. Apparently, he lost his squad in that shadow burst last night. I found him wandering the road, haggard in the dark and alone. And as
Well-
I'm talking, I'm just gonna hand Ash the goggles of night.
Thank you. I'll give these to Raskar when he wakes up. Well, actually, why didn't you invite him in or wake up Raskar to let him in?
Well, I didn't want to. I know wizards are picky about their rests and don't want them interrupted early. And
Beauty sleep.
Rasgar's yelled at me before. You remember when we first set out? We have history, right? We've been together a little while before the campaign.
Yeah.
Rasgar
Just
chewed
like
me out for
Rasgar's
that once before, and you
a
know what?
grumpy
I don't
wake-up
want to deal
person.
with it.
It's fine. I'll deal with it. I shake Rasgar awake.
What do you want? Are we okay?
We have a fellow corporal that was wandering by himself on the road. Richard, invited him here. He's outside the bubble. Can we invite him in, please?
Have you talked to this man?
No,
Yeah,
but
he's.
I
assume
haven't
at this point
personally.
Richard's still awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a corporal. His squad apparently got attacked by his shadows last night during that burst, same as us. Only they didn't have a Brama to hide in or a wizard to keep them safe.
Do we trust him?
From what I can tell, he's in the military just like the rest of us. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to leave a man out there to be eaten alive while we're sleeping a couple feet away.
I'll
They
tell you
will
what.
be awake the whole time. You don't see the
He's-
issue with them, but
He's
I'd
sleeping
prefer
right
them
now.
to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
give him some soup and
If-
he's out cold.
If there is an issue while I am asleep, wake me up and I will allow him to come in.
Okay. I'll do that. I'm gonna. I have dark vision, so I'm actually gonna, at the start of my watch. You can go to sleep now if you want.
Mm.
Thanks
Don't gotta tell me
for
twice.
waking me up.
Hey, Ash.
Yes.
What's your passive insight?
He's not asleep.
Insight. 17.
It doesn't look like he's breathing.
I immediately go out and check his pulse.
Roll me a medicine check.
Apparently, immediately after we
Ricky's
go back
soup
to sleep.
killed him.
Okay, 20.
Is that why Ash got sick? It was the soup.
With a 20, you notice two things. The first thing, his right boot, the greave, is filled with his blood. The other thing you notice is that he is dead.
Oh no! He didn't ask if he was hurt, Richard.
I didn't ask him. I figured a man would tell me. He's like, by the way, I'm dying. He's like, yeah, I could go for some
Are
food
we
and
still
water.
awake or is
Yeah.
this just Ash awake?
It's just me.
Richard,
Okay.
you roll a natural 1 on your insight check.
Yeah, I didn't fucking see shit.
Oh,
Oh,
You
God.
killed Corporal Diddy.
Not
I'm not
C.
a-
Diddy.
I'm a gunner, not a doctor, damn it.
Diddy died.
What do you do, Ash?
Well, I'm gonna take that boot off, and
It's
Well,
a
he's
mess.
an object now, so he can come in.
I'm gonna see what. First
It's
and foremost, I'm
true.
gonna see what the cause. I'm gonna see what the cause of death is.
There is a laceration that runs underneath the leg armor of his breastplate and chainmail. You recognize a cut caused by a shadow. It nicked an artery. He was bleeding out.
Oh, poor guy.
He might not have even done it.
Ash is gonna take his two thumbs and kind of just pinch the bridge of his nose.
It's a weird thing to do to a dumb guy.
No, his own
His
nose.
own nose.
Definitely took me a second to realize you meant your own nose.
Yeah. He does that, just kind of like. All right.
Dad.
He's gonna clean up the wound, stitch it up, And then he's gonna look for personal effects on him.
Rob and
Letters.
Yeah. There is a tag. You see that his next of kin is what looks like his sister, Lucilla Diddy, Silver's Reach.
Can you spell that for me?
Lucilla
Lucilla
Ditty. You are also aware that he was a half-elf.
Oh,
Okay.
poor guy. I can't believe Richard killed him.
Can't have him turning, so
Next digging.
he is going to. He's gonna wake up Richard again. You're muted.
Is it morning already?
No,
10 minutes.
you. Did you not ask if he was injured?
I mean, he looks haggard. I figured it would have told me. I'm not a doctor, man. Why? Does he need help?
He's dead.
Like 20 minutes ago.
Oh. Motherfucker.
Was there any letters to next of kin?
There would have been one, yes.
He's not gonna read it, but he's gonna keep it in his bag of holding.
Okay.
You get his dog tags or whatever else.
For
from
the
him?
sake
Yeah.
of ease, yeah, his dog tags.
Yeah. What was his first name?
Matrick.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Does it say where he's from?
Silver's Reach.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you look at the tag, it says that Lucilla Diddy lives in the Lantern Quarter.
Okay. Do I know them since I'm from Silver's
history.
Reach?
Oh my God, it was your childhood friend.
A 15. Lucilla Diddy manages the herbalist shop in the Lantern Quarter. So yeah, you know them.
Yeah.
You might not have known him specifically, but you know the family.
Next time, Richard, wake me up if you find any more.
Yeah. Will do. So
Whether
we can't
you-
just
Whether you've seen him hurt or not, I would like to check on him, just
Will
in
do.
case. Because
we
now
can't
you
just
gotta.
leave him out there, right?
No, we have. Help me carry him to the road, so we can. So we can properly dispose of his body.
Yeah.
Or
Roll me a
Yes.
D100.
We got that first.
82. Roll me a D4. Keysby's was first, so I'll use Keysby's.
Ah,
All right. Continue.
yeah, I'll help. Yeah. Do we? Are we burying him? Or are we?
You
No.
know you need to burn him.
we
Okay.
need to burn him.
All right.
But away from the camp, so it doesn't bring attention. So
Fair.
need to be quiet.
You also know, Ash, that burning the dead is not always enough, and you must also destroy the heart. So that
Okay.
there is no location for an animus to take hold.
Okay. Ash will go through the steps of properly I guess, cremating a body.
Mm-hmm.
Making
Cat
sure that they cannot be turned.
Okay. This generally means that either a round dagger or a stake be driven into the heart, and then the body is set aflame, often with the assistance of oil. The smell is terrible, but it's one that all of you are familiar with.
I used my oil.
I used all my
Oh.
oil.
We're gonna stealth take him towards the road.
Both of you roll me a stealth.
You're not supposed to be up there, buddy.
Ash, it's awkward being a little tabaxi and moving a full-size person.
Yep.
And as you're holding the body, your feet keep kicking against the steel boot on the man's left foot.
Ah. Shit. All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
I need to see if anything hurt you.
As he's rolling, Rich will turn to Ash. Goes, "Hey, promise me that if you got to do this for me, don't just tell my dad that I died well."
I will. Of
Thanks.
course.
Okay. Nothing seems to come surging from the darkness. The dice are
Okay.
kind to you tonight.
Not to Matrick.
With a little bit of oil, he'll firebolt the body from 120 feet away.
Okay. You cremate Corporal Diddy. So that's the beginning of your watch.
Yep.
I need
Richard will
you-
take his hat off and go, "Didn't know you long, Corporal, but I guess you fart hard. Good luck." And then just kind of walks away. He's like, "Not good at this."
At least he had some
Uh,
soup and some rest before he died.
Yeah. He didn't die
Yeah.
cold and alone on the road.
Well-
he had the standard issue single shot rifle. He had a short sword. He didn't really have much money. You see, there's like a pouch of about 11 silver.
I'll go ahead and put that in with his effects as well, the silver.
Okay. You also find 4 empty vials.
4 empty vials. Okay. Those I can reuse. But 11 silver.
You might think they were
That's
health
why
potions,
not.
but actually they smell of moonshine. No, it was.
Ooh.
I mean,
they were health potions.
That makes sense. Look at that cat. It's
Okay.
ash from the fire.
He's trying to
I
eat
think-
a pen right now on my desk.
Good boy.
Within the
gremlin.
safety of the dome, he's going to take out his journal and start writing.
Okay, then roll me
Uh.
perception at disadvantage. Because I need another D100.
Damn.
21. One moment.
Hello, kitty cat. Wish my kitty cat.
Roll
would
again.
follow
That doesn't
me.
make sense here. That doesn't work at all. Yeah. Sorry. 48.
8.
Okay.
Another stray soldier.
Oh. Halfway through your watch, I need you to roll another con save.
That's syphilis's.
Shit ain't going away.
No.
Can't fuck a dead corpse.
Nice.
Ooh.
You feel the headache creep back in, but you're not sure if it's from the tension or the stress of what happened today, but it is a persistent one. It's an annoying one.
Can I recheck with persistent symptoms beyond the means of a lesser restoration of the concoction I mixed earlier? Something more persistent?
Do you have access to something more effective than lesser restoration?
Well, no.
He's trying to gauge
but
the symptoms.
I'm trying to gauge what it is again.
Roll me another medicine check.
Fuck.
A 13. You don't know what it is.
This is advanced.
Right.
You feel that your right eye is a little scratchy as well.
Pink eye.
Any more guesses from the peanut gallery? Anything?
Don't look at me. I haven't said nothing.
Okay.
It's all pen.
Okay. Then he is going to make another concoction. And this time it's a more like trying to figure out what this is, and he's gonna cast with his last spell slot detect poison and disease.
Is it a first level spell slot?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Using your investigative abilities and spending the spell slot, you realize you have contracted involuntary mirror touch synthesia.
Okay.
Doesn't sound good.
You have contracted a disease that when you see someone receive injury, your body seems to mirror that injury psychically. It is a bacterial-based disease and you can't cure it easily.
Okay.
But
What are the
Lesser
steps to curing it?
Lesser restoration is not enough, period.
Okay.
Roll me a medicine check to see if you know how to cure this.
Better.
pretty good.
Thank God.
Really good. Yeah.
The main component to a cure to involuntary mirror touch synthesia is the lamellin weed, which is a plant that you know that you can find near water or in swampy wetlands. It's very common
coming up.
there. To answer the follow-up question, no, you're not really near anywhere swamplands.
Oh. Okay. There's the
Whoa.
detection. Give me a template.
Yeah. You know what
Why
the
did-
disease is. You don't know another way to cure it. That is the way that you know will cure it guaranteed. There might be other ways, but you don't know what they are at this moment.
Okay.
It is persistent and it can be negated temporarily with a lesser restoration. But until it is cured, it will always come back.
Okay.
You know that it can advance to cause blindness.
At least you won't be able to see anybody get injured then.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
The doctor in the
Uh,
group can't see injured people. Yikes.
The
Oh.
gully
The
marches
dice tell a
that were-
story.
the gully marches that we're coming up against. That's not a swamp area.
No. Gully is in
Maybe-
lowlands, but they're dry, like plains and grassland.
Maybe consult the ranger when she's awake.
Will do. Okay. I guess he'll hit himself with his very last spell slot with another lesser restoration.
Okay. I am keeping track of your con saves, by the way.
Okay.
And that's the end of
Leave
your
the
watch.
blind.
Okay.
Hey,
I
the
would-
dice chose Ash. I was like, that's really
Was
ironic.
that the one I rolled for?
The D4, yeah. You decided
I
to
just
contracted
blind
it.
Ash. Whoopee.
Maybe,
Are we
eventually.
ready?
Okay.
Disease is a real problem right now. There's no divine magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Next watch. Razgar.
Does he know where it came from? Like, just sheer exposure to corpses can do that, or
You-
a damage he took?
Yes, you took it. You likely contracted it when you were fighting the undead that were followers of the star. Near that
When I
weird
got
secret
knocked
tunnel.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're done.
Okay. Very well.
Someone contracted it, and that D4 said it was you, Ash. So, there it is.
Love it.
Razgar, you are awoken.
My friend need to come inside.
No,
My
he's
good friend.
dead.
Okay.
I love Razgar.
A
Is
lot
the
of fucking
fire-
death in
is-
the world right now.
Is the fire still going by the road? Can we see it?
I fucking hope not.
It's embers. It's
Okay.
You have to look, but it's just like a dull red glow now.
He hands Razgar the goggles and points out the embers in the distance.
Did what you needed to do. And cool.
That's the basic rundown of what you have.
Oh,
shit.
jeez, class, you're fucked.
Oh. There's one attacking. Damn, you can't even hurt nobody? Alright. Cool. You need perception, I'm not doing anything. Perception D100?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be a good D100. 34. Shag
34.
Diesel.
34.
34, and I got a 6. I'm not really watching much. I think this is how the shadows occurred last time.
Yes.
I didn't even see them.
With a 6, your watch passes with no perceived incident.
Everything went hunky dory.
Is that a Terra Conan phrase?
I wake up Joe.
Oh, good morning.
What's up,
Do I
girl?
have a long rest at the end of the watch?
Yes,
Yes.
Your
so I'm
strength
not
is
a
restored.
weakling.
you were back to normal.
I'm glad nothing happened to me in the night that would leave me emotionally compromised.
Everybody thinks it's hunky dory. Yeah, not even nothing to mention. So,
Okay.
Jesus. All right.
We're gonna tell her that a guy showed up and then died. That's useless information. Useless
Love
information.
Razgar.
Razgar's on a fucking mission. He's just trying to live out here.
I mean, that's a challenge enough.
Yeah.
Alright, Joe pays attention.
Roll me a
Feeling
perception
refreshed.
and roll me a D100.
Do perception. Terrible. 9. I'm looking out in the distance. I'm like, are those embers?
By the time it's
was
your
on
watch,
fire.
there's nothing there.
97.
Oh, boy.
Rock
Oh,
on,
man.
kids.
Nice knowing you.
We'll be fine. I'm in the dome.
You are in the dome. Okay.
No, not the laugh.
It's a cute laugh.
I know it is, but it usually means
This
pain.
is a weird encounter to roll here. All right. Joe, you're watching. You're
Yeah.
paying attention to the road.
Ish.
Yeah, ish with a 9.
A long night.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Huh.
Oh.
It's a-
Okay.
It's not a disadvantage or advantage. It's just a straight roll.
17.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Magic can't penetrate the dome. Just throwing it out there.
No, magic cannot.
Okay.
I just love how he's reacting.
I'm struggling with this.
I know.
Do you want me to reroll?
No.
No,
This
he
is
doesn't.
this is a
He doesn't.
this is one of those. This is a canon moment.
Like an actual cannon?
Yeah.
On the side of the dome.
Ah!
This is the most pen thing that could ever happen. All right. As
no,
you sit...
a fucking raccoon.
No, it's not a raccoon. As you're sitting there, you're kind of bored almost, as it's quiet, and you're feeling better. You're feeling better than you felt in a while. Having gotten out of such a harrowing situation, you feel that confidence of having survived something dangerous. You hear a voice. It's one that sounds pleasant, friendly to you. And then, with a 9, you don't really know when it happened, but suddenly, seated across from you in this circle, and speaking quietly, but it seems as though only you can hear, is a man. Except he is impossibly handsome.
Oh no!
His face is perfect. Horns that are very short grow out of his forehead and wind back over black hair, but he has a smile on his face, and it looks as though the sort of look that a true friend would give you. You genuinely believe this man would never hurt you.
Joe
And he
doesn't
just-
have friends. Sorry,
Okay.
go on.
You failed the wisdom save, so you do believe that he's your friend.
Holy shit! Alright, go on.
You just brought back the gods.
No, nothing like
No,
that.
I know.
As this individual who sits across from you, you see that he's wearing mostly what looks like traveler's clothes, but they look like they're made of very fine leather. Very fine velvets and silks from all over the world. And as he sits on what could have just a stone, he says, "You look awful bored."
I am. It's normal for watch. Sorry, how'd you get in here?
"You invited me."
Oh. I thought Rasgar had to do that. I decided I just don't understand magic.
"I think you're just that special."
Oh, twirls hair.
If you've got a minute, maybe we could have a little bit of fun to pass the time. Seems like you're
I'm
going to be
not
stuck
doing
here.
anything.
Perfect. And he reaches into a belt pouch and he pulls out a chessboard and he sets it on the ground between you and him. And he says, "Fancy a game?"
I'm
You don't
not
have to
exactly.
know how to play. It's easy. I'll teach you.
All right.
All right. And he holds out a hand. White or black?
Black.
Woman after my own heart. And he sets the black piece
Hair
down
twirl.
on the chessboard. And as he does, black pieces fill that side of the chessboard, and he turns it to face you. And
Wow.
then sets the white one down. Now, it's not really a chess game you have to play to win, but you can totally try.
I shall try.
Does she know how to play chess?
No proficiency in it.
Okay, roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah, I'm a goddamn scholar.
Yeah, you roll really well.
I'm
Okay.
listening very attentively to how he talks. You got horns like me, so
That I
that's
do.
kind of unusual.
I noticed him and had to stop by and say hello.
I'm glad you did.
I'm glad I did too. This has been mighty fascinating. Now, what is it that you and your group is stuck out here in the middle of this hellhole? What are you all up to?
Just traveling, trying to make it.
Trying to make it. That's a lot of people around here.
It's true, but, well, we got orders. We gotta get to this keep.
Oh, is that so? Why is that?
It's just what they told us to do. You know the military.
Yeah, fair enough.
They just move us like pieces on a board.
I must say, you are kicking my ass at this.
Well, I've got a good teacher.
I mean, I didn't expect to tell you how to use the bishop, and then you immediately take my queen with it, but that's what I get for not paying attention.
Maybe I'm trying to impress you.
I was too busy looking at that beautiful face.
Oh, you.
As it
Oh,
happens.
what's your name? I haven't exchanged names yet.
Oh, you can call me Derelict.
Derelict?
Derelict.
Derelict. All right, I'm Joe.
Joe. It's a pleasure. Nice and quick. Rolls right off the tongue.
That's what I like about it.
Your friends here, they're all... Looks like they're all having a nice, pleasant sleep.
Yeah.
You just had a harrowing experience, it looked like.
Oh yeah, I almost died, but that's kind of normal out here.
Well, I just want to thank you for spending the evening with me.
Oh, I had fun.
Maybe next time we'll have a bit more fun.
You're gonna stop by again?
For a face like yours, you better believe it.
Derelict.
He winks.
You do go on.
I do try. Anyway, thanks for kicking my ass. No strings attached.
I hope we can do it again sometime.
I'm sure. And he gathers up the chessboard back into his bag. And he steps through a portal.
Do I find that weird?
As the charmed person wears off, you realize you were charmed.
Oh shit.
Roll me an Arcana. You're pretty good at that, right?
Oh, I roll real bad though.
Planeswalker?
You've heard stories when you were a kid of devilish or demonic individuals who match that sort of description. You can't remember what they're called. It's like it's on the tip of your tongue. You can't quite place it.
I'm not gonna tell anybody about this. She's real embarrassed.
And we never talked about it again.
She does think he's very handsome. She's like, why didn't he just say hi? Didn't have to use magic.
That's the end of your watch. You realize as you're back in your surroundings and paying attention, the suns have risen.
It.
Everyone,
Wake
you can
up!
press the long rest button.
She starts banging pans together.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ, take it easy.
You gotta make sure everybody's awake. Very simple
You
night,
got
right?
Strikes back, right?
Yes.
Oh,
See,
hail
you-
Satan.
You all seem in
Hail
good spirit.
Satan.
Anyone with a passive perception of 15 or greater can smell sulfur in the air.
Wait,
Well,
why is
Richard
it
will lean over to Ash and go, what did you put on him when you burned him?
not sulfur?
it was the stew.
Wait,
I rolled
Did
for this
someone
too. It
burn
wasn't
some-
that bad. Calm down.
did someone burn something in here? I know we burned Corporal Diddy's body out there, but
Sorry,
it
you
shouldn't
burned
have-
who? When? And when?
Oh,
Nobody
Okay.
told Joe about the corporal.
No, 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 it was not a pressing matter.
Oh my
fair
god.
enough.
We needed
Please
her on her
explain to
A
me
game.
the...
She needed to be on her A game for the watch.
I
You
was,
know,
nothing
something-
happened.
Somebody came or
Roll me a
anything
deception
like
check.
Roll the dirty 20.
Anyone with a passive insight of 10 or greater is aware that something happened on Joe's watch, but she's embarrassed about it.
Okay, Joe,
And it
I
smells
won't
like
say
sulfur. Put
anything
your
about.
shit together.
Okay, Joe, I won't say anything if you help me find this weed.
What?
And I
What weed?
explain.
What?
Lenolin weed
What
is what it's called.
We're on a mission. You can't smoke the mellow thistle right
Yeah.
now. They
No.
drug
You're on
us.
duty.
I have
Chlamydia.
involuntary mirror touch synesthesia.
Gives that
Did I
height.
roll for that? Have I heard of that?
The disease? No.
Aw.
The weed? Maybe. Roll survival.
But I worked so closely with dead bodies.
Okay, roll me a medicine at disadvantage.
I
He's
rolled
gonna
a
tell us
10.
what it is anyways.
Yeah, I mean,
What, so this was, sorry, what was that for this first roll for?
the survival was if you know of Lemelin weed.
Well,
With
Well.
a 12, you've heard the name.
yeah. And am I rolling something else?
It depends. If you are trying to figure out what involuntary mirror touch synesthesia is, you'd roll a medicine check, but at disadvantage because you don't have training in medicine.
I do!
Oh, you are proficient in medicine?
Remember, yes, remember my whole backstory?
No. Go ahead and roll IMTS, please. Go ahead and roll medicine, please.
Oh, that's amazing.
For sure, I worked really closely with dead bodies for
It's true,
my
you would
entire
actually
childhood.
know. I remember your backstory. It's been a long
That
time,
no
okay?
was so good.
No.
Do you remember my backstory that I worked with? No.
You know there is another cure for involuntary mirror touch synthesia, and the one that you've actually done before, but it is painful. It requires an infusion of silver.
Why do you want that weed? We could just cure it right now.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt though.
You
No.
okay with a? It's it's not an instantaneous cure, and it's very
Start it.
painful.
We could start it, but it's gonna hurt. It's
Will be
entirely
like a
up to you.
treatment over days.
Okay, tell me what this cure is, because it doesn't follow the regular medicinal guidelines set by the ANA.
Oh, okay. Well, if we just figured it out where I was from, I described the treatment process.
The treatment she describes to you is to take powdered silver, to make an incision on both temples, and to basically force that powdered silver into the bloodstream in small doses over an hour. If you apply too much powdered silver, there is risk of killing the patient.
Oh, I'm a steady hand.
I'm not dying today, so this weed, it grows near
I've done
water.
this a number of times. You're hung up on the weed.
What's the
No, I have
guidelines for
done
the
this
other
before.
treatment?
Okay.
What's the time for, like, is it over the course of a day I have to take this treatment for the
An hour.
other treatment
For the weed or the silver?
for the weed?
You have to brew you basically have to brew a bunch of tea with it and drink. It's a total of 6 hours worth of brewed tea.
How long till he goes blind? Like, what's the general
Depends on his
incubation
con
period?
saves.
But like between blank and blank,
It could be
is
as
there,
quick as like a day to as long as a few weeks. It depends on how he rolls.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you
I
know
would-
now. I've heard of the weed. I haven't seen it myself, or like,
Alright.
like I can help you find it, but
With
we do have a cure right here.
with my medicine check from earlier about the weed, which was like a 26, I believe. What does it look like, this weed? Can I describe it?
It's very long and spindly. It looks a lot like grass, except the blades curve into thin straws, but they are green. It makes them blend in very well with any other grass or tall reed, but they grow in very small clusters that grow very tall, so you would know it if you saw it.
Okay. Does that give you an idea?
I'm sure I could. It's the problem is it grows near water, which we are not near.
I
How
know.
does Joe know where the nearest source of consistent water is?
Roll survival. It would have to be fresh water. The ocean wouldn't work.
Probably.
Let's all go look at the gestured coast.
Already there.
Okay, I'm going to roll a
Desperately
thing.
there.
24.
Mhm.
You know that around the southern side of the range, the Gully Range, there is a small freshwater lake that
Can you
would
ping it?
likely have it. Yeah, it's right. This area.
So, like out of our way.
Decent amount.
It's
It
much
would
better than
add-
death.
It would add 2 days to your travel. Yes, better than death. Can confirm.
Sorry, what am I hearing? That you don't trust me?
That's what I am hearing.
If-
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing too, Razgar.
It's risky. I
What's-
don't want to
what's
risk
the-
my.
What's the percentage chance of killing him with the silver treatment? Like,
He's 50-50.
Roll me. Okay, so roll me a medicine check.
I've done this
I mean,
before.
he either dies or he doesn't. It's pretty obvious.
He dies or he doesn't.
Well, either way, it's going to be painful.
Oh boy.
With an 11, of the 3 people you saw the silver treatment performed on, none of them died. But you know that the one who did it was very careful.
Was it my dad?
Yes.
Yeah, but he taught me everything he knows.
Do you say all this out loud?
I would say the one who trained me, he taught me everything, and he's never had a death in the time that I saw him perform. Just my whole life.
It's
She sounds.
it's
pretty
my
confident.
life. So
What I'm hearing is that you don't trust me, and it's fine. We'll take a 2-day detour,
I don't.
even though we have the cure in my pocket. It's fine.
It's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust the process.
Why not? I told you that 100% success rate.
On 3 people.
You'll be the 4th.
So
I don't like
so
the
at
odds.
worst, it has a 75% chance success rate.
Yeah.
If we count you.
Exactly, which is
Good
still
odds.
good odds for the next person I do it on.
I'd gamble on that.
No, it's fine, Ash. I'm not going to internalize this.
Sounds like she's going to.
Raskar.
It's don't mind me. I'm preparing my spells. I'm switching out a few spells.
I'm trying.
I suppose we
I
could
would
just
like-
keep the silver cure in my back pocket for when you're inevitably going to go blind.
Jesus, that is dark.
Yeah, it's a dark world we live in.
It will be darker when you are blind.
Need to make. I would like to make the detour for the safer treatment, please.
Right, of course.
What are the odds that they got this herb over in Stonefield?
Riskier, because if we take that long to get there, it's more likely he's going to be blind.
Yes.
So, quick question: how long? You said it's 2 days out of our way, but it's not 2 days from where we're at right now, right?
It adds 2 days total to travel time. So you're going to
How
be
long would it
going
take us
about
to get there?
about a day. Oh, from here, it's going to take
Right,
you
That's what.
about 3 days.
How much silver do I think I need? So I can
So
set it aside.
not much, basically 2 silver coins worth. But the problem is, it needs to be really finely grained, like really finely powdered.
Anybody have for prestidigitation?
Nope.
You useless wizard.
I can make a tool that can do it, but like I said, I want
Yeah, sure.
the safer
Let's just
treatment.
make sure we have it in our back pocket. She's gonna take 2 silver coins out, and before you turn away, she's gonna put one over each eye and just make a face at you.
Joe, let me ask you this:
Mm.
do you know when it becomes too late to do it? If once they go blind, is it just done, or
Do either of us, me or Ash, know?
With your 26 medicine check and your history with this disease, once the creature goes blind, you can't repair it.
Yeah, not with a restoration, not with anything.
Well, a very powerful restoration could.
So a greater could.
Yes, but the sort of things that he's using to treat himself for now, which staves off the symptoms, will not undo the damage of the blindness.
And in this era of death and ungodliness, how much could we bank on a greater restoration, worst case scenario?
You'd have to find a druid circle,
Right,
and they're not easy to find.
right. So let's get going.
All right.
Actually, I want it to be your silver if we end up doing that. 'Cause
You know-
I don't waste mine.
Ash? I do not. I don't want you to think that we do not care for your life. We are not trying to have you take the riskier option. With that being said, time is not on your side. So waiting 3 to 4 days to get there may be the riskier option. That's why we put it up.
I need a minute. I need a minute,
Okay.
please.
I'm just letting you weigh your options.
And he's gonna walk away.
Joe,
Flipping her coins.
Joe, you know that the blindness is caused by a painful detaching of the retina.
Ugh, yuck.
So when the patient suffers horrible eye pain is when it's likely about to be too late.
Yeah. Well, see, we'll just say to Rasgar since he walked away. See, if his eyes start hurting, you hold him down. No, Ricky
Okay.
will hold him down.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Ricky says something appropriate for the situation.
Yes. And then I'll administer the powder.
May not like it, but it may be his only choice.
Only do it if he's fucked.
Ash, as you separate yourself from the group,
Yeesh.
What are you thinking?
He's scared. He needs his eyes to do his job. If he waits, there's a higher chance of losing them than if he just does it right now. And the fear overtakes him with that wisdom saving throw. And his eyes start to water.
Oh, great.
Takes about 15 minutes to come to the decision. And he walks back. All right. Let's do it. Let me let me make a tool to really make this the best chance possible. And I can't make the incisions myself, because I can't see what I'm doing. I mean, I could if I had a mirror.
Would it help you have confidence in me to know that I was raised in a mortuary? And I made all sorts of decisions.
That doesn't make me feel better, but we
Why
need,
not?
because you're working with dead people.
Sure, but it takes skill. My daddy was the one who dealt with them when they were alive. Then they got to
Alright.
me.
I need a mirror.
Personally, I can't make the incisions. It's fine. Does anyone have a mirror on them?
It's part of a standard
Yeah. Sure, I have
like
a mirror.
army kit. You have a small silver mirror.
Okay. I just to give this the best chance possible, I'll use the mirror to cut the fur away to the skin at my temples. And then I'll start working on the
kitty
tools to grind the silver coins needed.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Razgar, can you help me out with this?
Of course. I will grant him assistance.
Roll it with advantage.
It's about
Okay.
all I'm good
21.
for. I have great combat spells.
Okay, you grind the silver coins into a very fine powder. Fine enough that you are concerned that a powerful gust will blow it all out of the pestle.
Okay. All right, Joe.
Last my character, I'll buy you dinner.
Let's go.
Really wishing I would have taken ability right about
And
now.
with the mirror, I'm gonna hold it up so I can see what she's doing.
To critique.
And just kind of, because tabaxi physiology, I'm gonna help her find the right area.
That's true. I don't think I've ever worked on a tabaxi before.
So, whenever your father performed this procedure, the incision was shaped so that a small flap of skin could be lifted up. The silver powder could be placed on basically underneath the dermis, and then the skin could be pushed back and held there while the silver filtered into the bloodstream. In most cases, the patients fell unconscious because of the pain. In the case they did not, they struggled and they fought because it hurt so bad.
All right, Ricky, come here.
Ricky,
And roll call.
approaches-
Anybody have any inspos just laying around?
Nope.
Are we? Oh, cool. Let's go.
Okay.
Trying to think if see if I have
Rich is
anything
just like
to help this
off,
out.
like a little ways away, just like I don't want to watch this.
I got nothing to help. Not a single thing can help. I cast light on a spoon for some extra light.
Ash,
In the middle of the day.
for this medical
Yeah.
procedure, I'm looking for a specific DC. And if the DC is failed by 5, Ash will die.
Huh.
Okay.
You
If
can
it's failed by less
back
than
out.
5, the procedure fails. And you just suffer some significant amounts of slashing damage.
Okay.
So, if you're doing this now, we can do it now. Are you ready?
Uh,
I get advantage with Ash's help, right?
As Ash is the one
Warning doesn't touch it.
receiving this, he cannot provide assistance. He cannot provide the aid action. He is going to be incapacitated during this procedure. He cannot take any actions.
Does anybody have proficiency in medicine?
No.
I have one. I have one inspiration to give. on
Okay.
This.
This is the time.
Yeah.
So I'm making a flat roll.
It is a medicine check.
Good.
22.
Okay. Actually, I will, just to make sure this passes. I want to give that inspiration now for
You don't know if
advantage.
there's the second part yet.
Is there? Well, okay, never mind.
Is it 2 temples? Is it just the? Is this an overall for both?
I'm asking you for one medicine check.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Then-
I will. Yeah, I'll
Just to
give
see
you
if you can
advantage.
get any higher.
See if
okay.
you can get any higher.
Okay.
Yes. I'm real good at this, guys.
Okay.
Oh, you
I'm
are.
all about flaps of skin.
DC 25. No.
The DC was 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it, regardless.
Ash, you take 14 points of slashing damage
Yikes.
over the
Yep.
next hour.
Poor kitty.
Ooh.
It hurts.
Aye.
But finally, as the bandages are placed over the temples and you feel that horrible cutting sensation, it feels as though there's glass in your veins. Finally, when it settles down and you feel exhausted and the adrenaline and the fear washes away, you are cured. You are cured of involuntary mirror touch synesthesia. And you are, well, hurt, but okay. You no longer have a headache, at least.
Joe just nudges Razgar and says, "Who needs physicers when you got a mortician?"
I give her just like a head shake.
People
and a
who
clap.
are alive.
It worked, didn't it?
Yes.
Dead bodies are like living bodies, except they don't have all that nonsense going on. Like, you know, the beaten. And
The
Oh.
nonsense is the important part. I just want to not
Very
to
well
diminish
put.
what you've done here. It
When
was very impressive.
you said
However,
you said I would fall unconscious over this hour, yeah?
Or could potentially.
So, if she had rolled a flat 20, the pain would have been so much that you'd have fallen unconscious.
I'm really good.
Okay.
If she had rolled beneath a 20, you would have fallen unconscious with a chance of dying. But with a successful procedure, you remain conscious. And
Okay.
the pain hurts, but it's not agonizing.
After it's over, I'm gonna hunch down to kitty height, say thank you for trusting me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm. Thank you. I need 10 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes.
Why not? Just make it 30. And it should be fine, though. Take your time.
Take a point
I'm-
and keep watch while he does whatever he
I'm
does.
gonna go ahead and short rest if I can, if that's all right.
It'll take an hour, but yes, you can
Yeah,
take a short rest.
but in those 20 minutes, he's gonna give himself a cool mohawk haircut.
Kitty mohawk.
Yep.
Just bald cat.
Entering his punk rock stage.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it looks weird with just the temples cut.
Looks
So
weird being a cat with bald ears and cheeks.
yeah. But
To ask Kala to change her profile picture.
yeah, pretty much.
As you are taking this short rest, you hear on the sending box.
Brama 19? Brama 19, come in.
Go ahead, Richard.
Richard scrambles over. Yeah, this is Brama 19. Over.
Brama 19, you are still located on the Brome Road, correct? Over.
He looks at the map for a sec.
Joe gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, we're still on the road. Over. I can imagine that, like, Rich is just smoking cigarettes this whole time.
Brama 19, you are to move location to at least 2 miles north of the road as soon as possible. Over.
I don't like the music changed.
Yeah, that music change was real good on timing. Got it. I'll relay it to our driver.
Ask why.
Any information you can give us about why? Over.
There have been sightings of battalion moving your way up toward the Grackawood from the east side, down South Road. You hear 30 minutes you have until contact is likely. I recommend moving immediately. Over.
Okay. Ash,
Over.
get in the vehicle.
Somebody go
All
get
right.
it.
I assume I don't take the short rest then.
This occurred about 20 minutes into the short rest.
Okay, so yeah.
You're like in the middle of cutting.
Mohawking.
I
Uh,
know I have a mohawk.
Absolutely sense, Dave.
Ash, are you
and
okay
then
to drive?
All right, let's get out of
Ash,
here.
Are you okay to drive?
Are you okay to
Raskar
drive?
asked.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
as you pile into the Brahma, and you begin to move as recommended by headquarters. I'd like a perception check, please.
Okay. I'm just the world's greatest ranger.
With a 22, you're
22.
looking through the scope, and to the far right down the road, you see that the road almost has like a drop-off that you can't really see, but you do see a cloud of dust.
To the right? I thought they were coming from... Oh, you said they were
East.
coming from the east. Never mind.
The east.
Yep, gotcha. Yeah, we need to get going.
And as you
Pass
all...
without a trace, by the way.
Okay, roll stealth for the Brahma plus 10.
Uh-huh. That's what it's for.
I roll. Someone else want to roll? Because I rolled
You're
one
driving.
stealth.
You're driving.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine. You're alive.
Plus 10?
It's
Plus
she
8
cast
plus
pass
10.
without a trace, so it's plus 18 technically. D20 plus 18.
All right.
29. All
I
right.
think we'll be fine.
One certainly hopes. As the Brahma hauls moving forward and northward. Who's on foot outside of it? Ricky and...
I'm up.
Ricky and Raskar.
Okay. Razgar, you're like riding on the side of it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say Ricky is on the other side as the Brahma moves as quick as it can northwards. And as it does, you see on the horizon over that dust cloud black-winged flyers.
Yes, I took the right thing today.
Hopefully we don't have to engage at all, Razgar.
I took Earthbind today. That's
I
why
see.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Well,
I took Earthbind.
as it is now 9 o'clock, that is where the session will end for tonight.
Ooh.
We have any idea what those
Oh.
things are?
Man.
Too far?
Dark flyers, obviously.
They are dark flyers, yeah. No,
I rolled 22.
I mean, you can roll a nature check or an arcana check.
Arcana's better. No, never seen them before in my life.
Neither have I.
Both rolled natural
Oh
ones.
my god.
Proficient in none of those things.
I feel like
Except
these are
Ash
things I
fucking
should
knows
know.
what it is, though.
Okay, Ash. Yeah, you know what those are. They're a strange flying creature that the followers of the star seem to have managed to take from the Shadowfell, you recognize them as Gloomstalkers.
Oh.
Oh.
We'll be fine.
Oh
And-
shit.
Isn't that a type of ranger?
That is a type of ranger as well, yes.
Yeah.
Ranger boy.
But
I was thinking, I was like, yo, I'm gonna take Earthbind and just start taking it in case some
Just feel
flying
frisky.
shit comes in. I'm feeling frisky.
there it is. But as we reach the end of the session, firstly, I want to thank you all for playing with me. Sorry there were some dark moments in that session.
That was awesome.
I like
We
it.
literally signed up for it. It's a war story.
Yeah.
Yep.
So many people are gonna die.
Yep.
Even Ash, maybe.
Even Ash, maybe, yes. Anyway,
Why?
as we get
Two
here, I'd
sessions.
love to get the player RP vote. So, starting
go
from
first.
the top, starting alphabetically from the top, Dooch. Why is actually Class is at the top? Class, who do you think?
Oh.
Who's your vote for?
Well, I think I'm gonna go for. I really liked Richard's moment of,
Yeah.
hey, if I die,
Oh, my
take care of
daddy.
me. Take care of me. That was a real moment. Yeah, I think that moment is pretty good. My vote.
Okay. Next, Dooch.
Giving it to Joe for her whole interaction with the healing process and how confident and how much she's just fucking with him on it. Like, look, bro, if I could do it on a dead body, I could do it on a living
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Follow here. That had me laughing. That was a good one. I was torn between that and Keesby's meeting the guy on the street thing. Get a little cough and like, hey, natural one on the
Hey,
inside. That was
war
good.
torn
I liked
country,
that a lot.
what's up?
I
Yeah.
liked that a lot.
Keesby. Who's your vote for?
I'm giving it. We might end up with a big cycle here. I'm giving it to Ash for the whole like willingly failing the wisdom save and just like I don't want to wait. I'm worried about my eyes. This is stressing me out in character. And like that
Probably
kind
out of character.
and out
Oh,
of
yeah.
character. Yeah.
All right, Pen.
I'm giving it to Ash for the sheer cojones to trust me.
Okay.
And I was gonna buy you dinner if I killed your character.
Oh man,
I'm
that would
gonna
have
do like
sucked.
a DoorDash or something.
A
Sorry, I
15
killed you.
A medicine check of a 15 is totally feasible to roll, and that would have meant dead Ash. And I am glad that you managed to
Dead Ash.
dead Ash to save.
It's like a
Ash from the
40%
fire.
chance.
Yeah. All
It
right.
was almost
Oof.
50-50.
Almost.
Joe is very
60% of the
comfortable.
time, all the time.
All the time. Joe is very comfortable with her hands wrist deep in body parts. She was like,
Ooh.
fuck it. This is nothing.
Good night.
Thank you all for playing with me. I'm going to get this up to YouTube as quickly as I can. And to anyone who watches, we love you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeehaw!
Bye, Internet. I love you.
Bye.
Bye bye.